Yes, yes, yes. All Mobile Suit teams report to the catapult deck. Let's actually get the fuck on with it. Now that it's actually operable? Question mark. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Phontomen, and welcome to today's show. Well, tonight's show. Battle Operation 2 decided to actually, reappear suddenly out of nowhere. So, we can actually play it now. Or at least I hope so. Right, okay, so let's see here. Let's get all this stuff here. Kadyusha's waiting in the corner over there. I want to roll my gacha, though. Yeah, okay. Okay, if I can actually get control of my mouse, there it is. All right, hello, folks. Welcome back. I was away for 3 days, and then suddenly Battle Operation 2 decided to reappear as a thing on stream after, like, 5 months? So let's see if this actually is, now that we can play it, any better with mouse and keyboard. My suspicion is probably not, but let's see. Oh my god. I'd like to... I have to use the arrow keys. This is already not boding well. Get on with it! A billion EULAs! Get on with it! Where's the slot machine? Ah, yes. Free tokens. It has controller support like the PS edition. Well, you see, here's the thing. If I was going to use a controller, I'd be playing it on the PlayStation now, wouldn't I? I suppose tickets for upgrades? Not like it's really going to matter because this shit's going to be over in less than 24 hours.
Welcome to the battlefield, pilot. I hear you'll make a valuable addition to our outfit.
Actually, I think this is new, funny enough. I think. Sure. It's a beta, so none of this shit's gonna get saved anyway. Oh my god. What's an on-screen mouse, guys? People who developed for the PS3. I don't know, man. Okay, so Han, oh god, here we go again. HO is banned because, wow, I guess the Japanese really think we keep the vernacular of, like, the late fucking 90s up and alive, don't we? I mean, I'd love to think we were still there, but no. Foe is banned. I think it's mostly the HO. Okay, so wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, I can't use space. Okay, I can't use dashes either. Ah. Ooh. Ha 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 ha! Outplayed! There's something about it's like low text and like the text is less like it's like a lower resolution on the screen. That's wow, that's curse. But well played, Japanese. However, I played Counter-Strike, therefore I know a thing or two about bending the English language. We're going to I'm playing on levels well above you, non-native English speaker. No, man, no, we're going even further than this. Our slang is well above your basic knowledge of the English language. You tried, but you've been outplayed yet again. And yet, well, I'll let the intro play once, because I'll probably never see it again. You can hear it. Steady! Steady! These launch sequences mean absolutely fucking nothing, but they're just kind of nice. Still, it's tradition. None of that means fucking anything for the vast majority of how these games play, but it's, again, it's a feeling sort of thing. Oh, we're launching right into the tutorial. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, dear Lord in heaven.
Throw you straight into the deep end, but it looks like we're a bit short on pilots at the moment.
Really?
This will have to be a crash course.
Really? It's not like we've been waiting for like 5 months and you just appeared on us, but okay.
I'm Tend to begin. I'm here to help you put that mobile suit through its paces to make sure you're both battle ready before you ship out. Ready to get started?
Tend to begin. Okay. Sure. Now I guess we're trying to cross over with Japanese puns into English and trying really fucking hard to, sure. Okay, WF key. WASD and mouse, holy fuck. Oh dear, oh my god. Oh dear Lord, it's Mouse Joy. It's a janky version of War Thunder controls. Oh fuck. Oh dear God, what are we doing? It's the fucking War Thunder carrot on the stick. Oh Lord. Okay.
Procedure confirmed. Let's get right to it then.
All right, we're doing things we probably shouldn't with control schemes.
Guide icons, like the one you just used to board your mobile suit, will appear anytime you can perform a special action.
Mm-hmm. Press the F key to commit war crimes.
Okay, next up is the camera controls. Look around a bit for me, will ya?
Yes, again, the War Thunder fucking carrot on a stick. This is... I'm gonna have to turn the sensitivity up here, I think, but then again, they might not let you do that because it's... like, the response times for turning left and right are actually a gameplay mechanic, so it's actually balanced around certain mobile suits turning at certain speeds. Yeah, certain sensitivity is tied to your... That's what I suspected. So, we're gonna feel it if something is slow. Oh my god. I mean, that's not too bad, but wow. That's interesting.
Good. Looks like your optics are functioning properly.
Should he use controller? Again, Katyusha, if I was gonna use controller, I would have played it on PS3 or PS4 more. Gotta get that magnetic... Yep, gotta limber up them fucking joints, man. But yeah, so it's War Thunder, but it's mobile suits. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't protest this idea. It's just that it isn't going to be as, you know, any good, most likely, is my fear. WASD. Well, at least that's responsive. Yo, that's actually not too bad. It's just really fucking weird how it's got that kind of... Actually, if you don't, like, for minor controls, it doesn't actually do the weird snapping thing, but you can see how it kind of snaps onto target, like, even when you move it around. That's a little weird, but that's not actually that bad, so that's actually kind of nice. Okay, that I don't hate it initially. It's just fucking weird.
Destination marker confirmed. Mobility and radar tracking systems are looking good.
Not everyone is willing to buy a console exclusively to play this game, though. Most people are not, yes, which is why it kind of only had a cult following, really keeping it alive. What do you know? If you only cater to certain markets, you run the risk of not having that many players, therefore making your game mediocrely successful at best. I know, but somebody needs to break this to the Japanese. They may not realize. Gaijin may want to play robot, but they don't understand. They need to be mercilessly beaten over the head with that fact, but they're slowly. That better have just been a bug. You better just kick me right to where I was going. You better just send me right into the fucking fight. I better not have to do any of that shit again, I swear to God. That better have just been, the tutorial's over. I didn't want to do the fucking tutorial anyway, so you know what? Fine.
Welcome to the battlefield.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
I hear you'll make a valuable addition to our outfit.
Oh my God. Once again, cursed. Okay, you know what? It's actually easier to say. What? Hey! Oh my god. It crashed, and now it stole my name. Off to an amazing start so far! And so, the man who doesn't exist is now stealing my name. Alright, fine, yeah! Now begins the amazing journey of Johnny New-Type Johnston! I can't skip this cutscene either! You heard about Johnny Ridden? Fuck that nerd! Not New-Type Denozo. You had one chance. Well, you can do that. Okay, so bum rush the tutorial. Do it real quick before it actually crashes. Got it. Off to a fucking blazing start so far. Gundam Battle Operation 2 Network Test. We broke it immediately in the tutorial. We tested it. It's fucking broke. Test successful. Fix that shit. Okay, come on, let's go. Come on, we have to speedrun the tutorial before the network crashes. Yeah, whatever. Tenda, get the fuck on with it. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go fast. I don't care.
Good. Looks like your optics are functioning properly.
Is your server gonna hold, though? I may drop dead at any fucking moment.
Destination marker on your display. Move your mobile suit over. Wow, you're good. Destination marker confirmed. Mobility and radar track. You'll need to do more than just walk if you want to survive. Let's try a few faster exercises to test your high-speed maneuverability.
Overheated. Oh no. Oh god.
That's it. You're doing great.
I lost some time there. I need to get on with it.
While high-speed movement allows you to close with an enemy or create distance.
Yes, I know. You might cripple yourself because your boost bar might run out and you might be fucked.
Comes with 3. Try cycling through them now.
Okay, mouse wheel. Oh, mouse wheel down? What the fuck? It's specifically mouse wheel down.
Nicely done.
Just down, not up, down. Just down.
Weapons, during which you can't attack. How's that trigger finger of yours? Ready for some target practice?
Gotta use the number keys?
That's what I'd expect from you.
No. I'm gonna be rebinding that.
Choose to swap weapons once they've begun. Next is your melee weapon. For this mobile suit, it's a classic speed saver. Show me what you can do with
Okay,
it.
how do you... Oh. Okay, so you use the WASDs to do the fucking stick combos. That's a little...
You've clearly practiced
easier?
the speed saver before.
Haha. Ahaha.
There are multiple angles of melee attack, each with different attacks.
Yeah, I know.
Performed while either standing still, using a melee attack while moving left or right performs a stepping backward while melee attacking triggers a powerful strike that knocks an... Okay, that covers the basics for your mobile suit. Let's test the exit. Wow, you're good.
Let's get on with it.
You can also, because of this, just be careful leaving your mobile suit during battle.
Don't get smushed.
While you're out there, why don't you use your repair tool to fix up some of the scratches on that mobile suit? The tool has a short range, so you'll need to get
polish.
Close. That's it! You're doing great!
Okay, so what I can see here is they've actually completely redone their tutorials. I remember the PS4 version being not nearly this good, so they've actually made a little bit of an effort to make this a little bit more polished. So it looks like they actually want this to be successful, which is funny. They've actually gone and done the extra mile with this tutorial segment. I don't remember the tutorial segment being this good. Introduce great job. All right, tend to begin in great job. Your best friend, great job. Wow. Get on with it! So it looks like, by, bum rushing the tutorial, it looks like they've actually done a little bit more to make the PC version a little bit better than just the raw console version, even though it's likely just the same fucking thing, once we get down to it. Okay, so, okay, 1 out of 6 mobile suits guaranteed during training. So we get, let's see, Unit 3, I think the one next to the Gabatetra is Unit... That's Unit 4, that shouldn't exist. So, 2 types of Unit 2, the missile launcher and the regular version. Unit 1 and Unit 3. And the Gabatetra. All the GPs. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, the Gabatetra was originally supposed to be Gundam Unit 4, but then they just kind of went, what if we cram some Xeon shit on it and make it basically a CIA fucking covert ops mobile suit. False flagging, hooray.
We meet again. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Ten to begin. I'm the daughter of Neidhart. Boss of this base, I help keep things running. Besides me, we're on but
yes, let's get on with it. I know what I'm doing here, but this is a nice tutorial.
So you're always in the best mobile suit for the terrain.
Alright, so V is the Haro fucking setup here. Okay, fine. And this is everything that we already know about this, and we start with a gym. Wow. Also, how do I... I mean, yes, but they won't let me go out. I have to actually register it. Right, then right-click works. Right, talk to her again. So yeah, it looks like, yeah, this is a... You can see the glaring lack of anti-aliasing on some of this shit, but
different mobile suits have different
the
skills.
frame rate's at least nice.
For ground battle, you'll learn which skills you prefer for each type of battlefield. And
we'll be doing this all again when the game
everyone
actually
special
releases,
ones
but it
from
looks
you.
like they're actually putting more effort into
It's time for you
this.
to go meet the other. Using the guide mark, he'll reward you for finishing training and fill you in on how mercenaries get paid. What's wrong? You can press the option button to check the training guide at any time during training.
So this is
Make
actually...
use of it.
This is actually pretty, it's nice that there looks like they're actually willing to put more effort into this than literally just copy-pasting and slapping it on Steam, which is what I expected at first. As you can see, the rather bad mouse smoothing for, here is obvious, but that's because they're so fucking reliant on, response time being a balancing factor and not just a camera. We're not, unfortunately, War Thunder. Well, then again, I suppose it's a little worse than War Thunder because we have a vehicle that can actually move around its point of aim and it's not just stuck coming out of a single point. You can physically move the thing's arms around rather than having to forcibly move the nose and thus the entire thing in order to get it to move. The arms can move independently, so that's a little bit harder than just, War Thunder's control scheme and having an independent camera with the press of a button. Though being able to hold C and being able to move, look freely around would be nice.
Ah, the new recruit. When you earn rewards for completing training or your accomplishments on the battlefield.
So there's new VO, and they made this a little bit, more presentable? Because I don't remember the, whatchamacallit. Everything was obviously in Japanese, even with the international release of this. So... Okay, so, take all. So we have more tokens and then a bunch of shit we probably will not be using.
Take this.
So that's all the upgrade stuff, but we won't have time to actually use any of the upgrade stuff because the test ends tomorrow. The new VO may have been when it officially released in the US. I mean, I think that's now currently with this one because I remember when the international version, was given to us on, the PlayStation Network, and it still had Japanese voices. So this is another improvement on top of that. So it's not just what they gave us on the PlayStation Network, it's also a newer client. So interesting. We'll see how that actually pans out for gameplay purposes. I like to press the... I am pressing V. Oh, it's gotta wait for that. Yeah, he yells at me from over there as I try to click. Let's customize. Great, we can sit here and now, you know, learn this nebulous fucking customization system on PC. Can we gamble now? Yep, we can gamble now. Let's gamble! Oh, my favorite part of the Gundam franchise, gambling.
This is the supply counter. I'm Katarina, and I run things here.
I think this is the same voice actor as Tenda, but she's using a deeper voice. I think there's only one voice actor. I'd be surprised if the other girl at the mission briefing is also the same voice actor.
You can exchange your DP for materials here, or use tokens to call in a supply drop.
Let's gamble!
Pretty please.
Careful, you wouldn't want to be caught for for encouraging minors to throw money at your video game. Also, the Zeta Gundam, but we have to go over here and have...
These are the current supply materials.
Okay, we can just buy whatever suit we want. Interesting. And then there's the shit like the bomb dock. This is actually a fully up-to-date client, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So, hey, EX Gundam. Or EXS Gundam. Haha, Incom. So, what do I see here? Full Armor Gundam Mark II. Okay, bunch of other shit as well. Okay, G-Line. Gyaradoga. Gelgoog Vertex. That one I'm not familiar with. It's not up to date. We're somewhere before the new Gundam update. Oh, okay. That isn't actually in yet. Got it. So that means we still have a lot of shit. A lot. Okay, Pale Rider, of course. Cublé. Casually reminding that, though it is 7 days afterwards, I share a birthday with Haman Karn, and also Caesar from Gup. That's kind of weird. Every year I'm reminded of this. It doesn't get any less strange. Sorry, I'm just being retarded. Right, okay, so if given this choice here, I want the fucking EXS Gundam. That's nice. That's new, that's interesting, that's really kind of ridiculous for what it is.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to gamble, but just in case I get garbage, I actually want to play that. That's nice. Gundam Sentinel shit is fucking goofy, but cool. It's Zeta and double Zeta suits on fucking steroids, more or less. Okay, can I gamble now? Yes! No! Okay, I bought one. Yeah, now we can gamble. It's a guaranteed 3-star! Of shit I'm probably not gonna let's see what we get aside from just, 0083. I like 0083, but let's see what we get.
Trying your luck with Base Camp's famous supply drop?
Oh my god. Can I? Wait, what the f... Where is the mouse on screen, kids?
Supply drop time!
Nuclear bazooka. I believe that is one of them. The other one is the less useful MLRS version, which is just good for trolling people.
About this one.
So we're gonna get one. What will we get?
Starting material drop now.
Hey, kids, it's Fat Albert.
You're so lucky.
Unit 3, which is the Saikamu Zaku there? Can I buy it? You probably can. I think that's actually in game, so it's probably stuffed in there. Get ball. The ball isn't a unit. It's a map unit, which is really kind of retarded. But we have more gamble. We have way more fucking gamble, so let's go. Well, actually, I have to leave first.
Forward to your next attempt.
Wow. I bet she says that to all the guys. Okay, so we got Unit 3, which is actually kind of boring, honestly. I don't like Unit 3 aside from, in the fucking mobile armor. I don't really like Unit 3 on its own. However, Dendrobian's statement is fucking hilarious. I want that, but the only problem is that's going a little bit too fucking crazy. But hey, we've got Gundam Sentinel shit in the corner. We're good. Sortie counter. Can I gamble more? I want to gamble more. Let me gamble more.
Hi. Come again. Promise
Hey!
you'll come back. Hi.
God fucking damn it.
Come again. Promise me you'll come back.
I will as soon as you let me gamble. Now, I'm not gonna be surprised if this winds up being literally the same woman. Hey, if they put out the Deep Striker, I know you'd get it in the first day. It would be funny if we got the Deep Striker, but because the Deep Striker is even more fucking ridiculous. It's the Dendrobium 2, more or less. It's even more fucking goofy.
I'm Carrie Cadbury.
Yep.
I'm in charge of the sortie counter.
I'm fairly certain that this is all the same woman using 3 different types of voices.
I can have you shipped out to whichever battlefield you desire. I also handle navigation on the battlefield, so you'll be seeing a lot of me. Nice to properly make your acquaintance.
She's a nice waifu. The one I think I like the best here, even though there aren't really any waifus at all. Aside from her, the bitch at the gambling counter, and then the lolly. Oh, right, no, the mechanic over there, that's kind of fucking nuts too, but also kind of underage. Can I fucking gamble now? Can I gamble free and clear? Okay, fine. Gundam and ridiculous. Why do you keep saying synonyms? Well, it's because Gundam can actually be not ridiculous. It's just that in a lot of ways it actually can be. Even more than normal.
Hey, great job out there.
Where's my code fairy Fetty Doomer GF? Yeah, the fucking psych ward's that way, Katyusha, Jesus. Gambling Girl is my waifu in this game. Why am I not surprised, Dancing Fool? You may do each to each his own, but why am I not surprised? I like to gamble now. Let me gamble! I want to move! And now it's loading me into the live lobby where, there's a bunch of people over there. Also, it saved my name, too. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I'm not New Type Johnson. New Type Johnson was invalidated. Wow.
My records say you're due for a bonus. Swing by the reward center to collect it when you're ready.
More gambling! Okay, so let's go get more things. So yeah, New Type Johnson's his story will now not be told. I'm just actually Phontomen again. Give me my fucking coins.
Here, take this.
Give me my fight money. I want to go over there and gamble at the pachinko machines. I killed people for this. We didn't kill people yet, but we just waited. You got a fever for gambling. Yes. Gamble responsibly with your money, kids. However, when it's free, quite like Albert Einstein once said, the best choices in life are ones that are easily changed. There's nothing quite like free gambling. Or gambling with other people's money. But still gamble responsibly.
Hi. Welcome to the supply counter.
I can tell the woman that got the voice this actually really tried to capture the same kind of inflections the Japanese voices has. She tried. But okay, so can we get more things now? So what's it's just double Zeta. It's all double Zeta. Okay, so... Okay.
Huh. Trying your luck with Base Camp's famous supply drop?
Okay, so we get 3, and we get cooler. We get guaranteed 3 stars after for the second and third rolls. Okay. Give me more 10 pull.
Material drop for the designated point, please. Starting material drop now.
Bronze. Gun tank barrels.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go.
Beam saber.
Let's keep it going.
This is where we get the really annoying eventuality that is getting parts for shit you don't have. Power GM is acceptable.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go.
Power GM is a nice meme.
Yes, let's keep it going.
They're giving a lot of 0083 stuff, which is, I actually like 0083, so that's fine for me. But again, shit we don't have.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Silver! Hi-Zac custom. Okay.
Yes, let's
Hey, look, it's a gym with a body kit. GM Striker. I don't care.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go,
Once again, Fat Albert arrives. Silver. Parts.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Bronze. More gun tank parts.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Silver again. Ah, yes, not the Zoc. The cannons for the Zoc, but not the Zoc.
There it is, a materials bonanza!
Oh, that's the suicide gun tanks. Punch. Not the guns, the punch. That's the shoulder check on the suicide gun tank. All right, did we get the suicide gun? No.
Ooh, I see you're going for a supply drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's still a fucking gacha game, and that's gonna probably infuriate the ever-loving shit out of people. But we'll see if the controls are actually worthwhile on PC. But again, can I have my mouse on screen, guys? Yeah, thanks.
What time
Come
is
on,
it?
you can try really, really hard here.
Drop time!
What's in the second supply drop? Because we get...
Requesting a
Actually, I think we
material
can get
drop
like
at a
3 of
designated
these.
Point, please. Starting material drop now!
Silver! Oh boy, literally space crap bolted together. I'm so happy. That basically is what a Drossi. Thanks, Axis. It's junk stapled together and called a mobile suit. Thanks, Lady Haman!
Yes, let's keep it going! Go, go, go!
Wonderful and amazing and intelligent Haman-sama, which, again, I share a birthday with somehow. She must like me.
Yes, let's keep it going! Go, go, go!
Bullpup machine, okay.
Yes,
Wow, what an amazing armory of weapons I cannot use. It'd be great if any suit could use these, but that's not how the game works. It would be very interesting if you could give all of these handheld weapons to whatever suit you wanted, and you just kind of used what you could, but this is one of the major fucking disagreements that I have with this game, is that you will gacha, you will pay money, and you will get, the vast majority of the time, things you cannot use. I mean, shit, man, if I throw a 10 pull at Fate Grand Order or Blue Archive, I will get bitches. I may not like the bitches, but I will get the bitches. I can use the bitches. Here, they'll just give you shit you'll never be able to use, because you may never actually wind up getting the suit. The dumbest fucking part of this game. But moving on.
yes, let's keep it going! Go, go, go!
Silver. Oh, hey, look. Well, actually, it's kind of good up until it explodes.
Yes, let's keep it going!
It's real nice up until it explodes. Mega Gatling gun, which is, again, that'd be nice if I could use that on anything. Because then I'd actually have to, you'd actually balance it differently. Beam weapons require reactor power, or partially reactor power from the suit in order to operate, so you'd actually have to be governed by how much reactor output your suit has. So not every suit could use the most powerful meme fucking, weapons. But you'd kind of have a little bit of counterplay between ballistic weapons that don't require energy, beam weapons, and other shit. But then again, this is still a Gundam game that relies heavily on stagger bazookas, so that's asking for miracles, really.
Yes, let's keep it going! Go, go, go!
This is still the stagger animations with bazookas is meta. Hey, how about that heavy stagger? The thing that causes heavy stagger. I open my mouth and I get a stagger weapon, which is, again, Japanese game designers, we need to have a talk. You've done better. You can do better. You need to stop doing this shit.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Parts and mech should be separate gachas. Also something to fix this. You really should have a gacha that's just suits. And then have a different gacha that isn't premium currency. Like, you get a gacha for DP shit, that's just weapons or equipment and shit like that. And then maybe you could use DP to get really good equipment, but that's still a risk you're consciously taking. Not, I paid money to get suits and I only got fucking weapons for shit I don't have. That's stupid.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Yes, right, Spirit Fox. Shit from Zeta onwards uses E-packs, so that's kind of self-contained, but you could work this in a way.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
What? Oh, hey, gold. What's in the gold box?
Yay! You're so lucky!
Gabura Tetra. Ah, yes, Mommy Sema has come too.
There it is! A materials bonanza!
I mean, so we've been blessed by Gabba Tetra. Well, not really, not in our first roll. We got Unit 3, but Gabba Tetra. We're gonna pull Mommy Sema. All right, good. That's we got Unit 3, and then we got Gabba Tetra. We all know what happened here. Except if you played Encounters in Space, and then you were super good, and Mommy Sema survived. That story will never be told, though, because it didn't fucking happen. Anyway, right, okay, so more gacha, as we have enough for one more.
Supply drop. What time is it? Supply drop time!
Can I trade you my GPO4? I mean, I'd accept that, because the GPO4 is actually kind of oh, for the love of Christ. Oh no, an update! Hey, fuck you! I'm at the goddamn slot machine! I yell as they drag me out. Servers! Amazing server architecture! Okay, so what I can see here is this is an interesting take on what, a game that already exists with a couple of nice creature comforts, but we'll see how this actually plays when I get into gameplay, because I already feel like I'm going to be rebinding controls like a motherfucker. But we'll see how this actually plays with mouse and keyboard. It looks like acceptably. I probably may enjoy it more than the PS4 version. So we'll see. But it's nice to see that I actually went an extra mile and actually did more stuff to this game. However, the problem is, this game is still critically flawed in some concepts that are just too ingrained to expect them to ever fix. Like, for example, the whole gacha system giving you shit for shit you don't have instead of actual suits. Anyway, gambling!
To the supply Ooh, I see you're going for a supply drop. What time is it? Supply drop time!
Gambling. It's time to gamble our lives away.
Requesting a material drop for the designated
Giggity
point,
giggity
please.
gamble.
Starting material drop?
I still just kind of want to fly the EXS Gundam, honestly. I haven't really got anything terribly interesting. The Gabba Tetra I kind of like, but still.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
I'd actually like the double Zeta, but I want it to be, hey, look, another weapon for the same weapon that I've already have. Wow. I don't think those rewards are really that great anyway for dupes, but I kind of like the double Zeta because the double Zeta is just Xbox huge and it's funny to play, but we'll see what I actually get.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
And yeah, the GPO2 was not well designed for what its purpose was. It was kind of we have something that can do this thing that we really shouldn't be doing, but just in case, right? Just in case we have to nuke a bitch, it can do it. Just, stand well back. But, well, all that shit got thrown out the window, and then we got the Titans, who came up with much, much worse things than just hucking nuclear weapons at people. Much, much, much worse things than just hucking nukes at people.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
They challenged themselves, and they succeeded. Thumbman rad.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
We're still gonna make that shirt at some point, I swear to God. It's gonna be Basque Ohm with the, you know, with the whole fucking neck thing going on, but he's gonna be like twisted around at a 360 degree, like knot. Like, so you can physically see it, but it's gonna be silhouette, and then you like the only thing on his face. It's gonna be the outline of his, like the silhouette of his face, but he's gonna have the goggles being a clearly different color, and he's gonna be doing an ollie, and it's gonna say Thumb Man Rad. That's the shirt design. We will do that one day.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Silver. Another power GM. Okay.
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Oh, nice. That's the... Isn't that the thing the Pixie gets? The Beam Mac 10?
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Why is that... Oh, right, no, it's from fucking Axis. That's why it's fucking bronze. I'm gonna go before I give myself an aneurysm. Thanks, Axis designers! I think Haman's trying to just kind of trying to get in here, but she's too dense to know what I want. So she threw a Draxi at the a Draxi and a Zaza at me, and like she's just kind of sitting there going, "Did he like it? Everyone likes these. Everyone likes this when I give them these things. Will he like it? Does he like it? Tell me he like it, or I'm going to execute you all."
Yes, let's keep it going. Go, go, go!
Silver.
You're so lucky!
Zeta. Okay? Sure. The Zeta Gundam. Okay. Sure. We can ram people. Yeah, believing the signs. Yes, better days are coming.
There it is.
I sincerely hope so.
Bonanza!
I sincerely hope so. But hey, we've got some coins left over, so we can do single drops.
Aha! Trying your luck with Base Camp's famous supply drop.
I'd like to just
What
use
time is it?
all 10
Supply
pulls,
drop
please,
time.
or like all pulls that I can get out of these, but okay. What? A Hamina beam saber? Hamina.
Needed point, please.
A woo? It's a bazooka. Great, more staggers. Ah, right. They do have Unit 4 and Unit 5 in here. I actually like those.
What time is it? Supply drop time!
Meanwhile, I try to use the Zaza because all of its missile pods are individual. Oh boy. Welcome to Axis Design!
Starting material drop now!
What do you mean we have individual controls for every single missile launcher? I just kind of want to fire them all at once. That's impossible. It's beyond our technical expertise.
Requesting a material drop for the designated point.
Oh, look, hamburgers! All right, we're making hamburgers tonight, motherfuckers. All right.
What time is it? Supply drop time!
Now we just need the Gundam Alex. Which again, I also kind of like.
Requesting a material drop for the designated
Blow!
point, please. What time is it? Supply drop time!
Come on, get on with the shit drops for shit I will never use. I'm not even talking about the suits, just most of the
Requesting a
weapons.
material drop for the
Blow!
designated point, please.
And that was my last try,
Your luck
thanks.
with Base Camp's famous come again.
Blow it out your ass. Okay, well, there we go. All right, so let's hop in the matchmaking reel. Actually, what I want to do, I hit I to go into inventory, which is probably where I should actually bind that shit. Okay, so, oh, well, you do get the suicide. Okay, they just give you everything. So what am I doing here rolling? I'm an idiot. Well, actually, they give you a large, hey, 4 and 5, good, fantastic. So they just gave you a large, just random assessment, or random assortment of them. Okay. They didn't tell me that, but all right, fine. Funny enough, the one that I bought, irrespective of the gacha, is the one I want to fly first, because these things are goofy. Okay, so customize here. Can I mount these things to other things? Ah, yes! Look, they're mounted to number keys. That's fantastic. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great! Also, that one's up on the mouse, too. Wow. That's really weird, but yes, number keys. Fantastic. So I don't have to fucking fiddle with anything. Fantastic. Off to a great start. Let's action play.
I handle pilot sorties for the whole camp.
I feel when Alex isn't in the gacha for this version of the game. Why? What? Okay. Of all the fucking things. Sure. The fuck... The fucking Zaku Kai is here, but the Alex isn't. Okay. Do you know that we're going to do a sequel to Double Zeta? The problem was the storyline they had was so boring, it put the viewers to sleep. Well, maybe, but Char's counterattack happened, and that's kind of where that goes, even though that there's massive fucking disconnects between what was planned for Double Zeta, what Double Zeta actually was, and then Char's counterattack. Okay, rated, just stuff.
Making preparations for sortie.
Basic match. What's my... Unrestricted.
In one piece, okay?
Fuck it, let's go.
Please begin preparations for sortie.
I thought it was the fans fucking revolted on the tone whiplash from Mobile Suit Gundam and Zeta to Double Zeta. Yeah! Yeah, it really is just Tomino found fucking antidepressants and then the tone just really immediately took off in a completely different direction, but also it kind of evened out that, you know, people do die horribly in Double Zeta too. So, eh? It is still a very polarizing thing to sit through Double Zeta, to the point where I haven't actually finished Double Zeta. I just cannot get in the mood to watch that shit. Granted, we needed heavy alcohol to get through Zeta, but I liked it better when it was actually over, because it was, in a way, interesting, and, you know, did actually somewhat resolve in satisfying ways for some of the plot lines, even though some of the thing was just depressing, like Jared's adventures in failing upwards, and then dying. The antagonist that accomplishes absolutely fucking nothing. You really feel bad for the guy, honestly.
Team has been established. Commence final preparations.
Okay, so, what are we doing here? I'm only going in the everyone's picked generals. No one knows about the matching system. No one cares. Hey, look at that guy. He got a double Zeta gun. He's Xbox huge. Actually, well, two of them.
Very well. Proceeding to the battlefield.
Okay, let's see how... Incom probably doesn't work on, you know, terra firma, but we'll see exactly what the EXX can do. Because I actually want... I kind of want to play this. I don't know, just this Gundam Sentinel stuff just has a fucking style to it, man. Even though it's not properly a series. It's a book, of all things. Not a manga, a book.
Catapult deck is open. Mobile suit team, move out. Begin the mission.
Alright, so... Well, hello there, Cubelag. Alright, so... Beam cannons. Vulcan. Hey! I know this track is actually in probably the PC, you know, the PS4 version, but that's fun to hear.
The enemy has secured a beacon.
I have played Journey to Jaburo. I know this fucking music. I spent a suspiciously long amount of time playing Journey to Jaburo. So that part's actually nice. However, Jesus fucking Christ, the size of these thrusters. Nope. Okay, I stunned him, but he's out of range. Okay, there's not much to the kit here. She's very simple. She's got 2 ranged attacks and a melee. Of course, she's not a sniper suit either, so I've got to get close.
Ally has destroyed. An ally unit has been destroyed.
Also, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't really see over my own silhouette. Holy crap, I'm too huge. Kind of the same problem as the double Zeta, honestly. You're just huge. Okay, I've got to rebind these controls. Because it's like, it's randomly, like... I press 2 to go to the weapon that I want to use next, either the beam rifle or the beam cannons, and it's the fucking Vulcans of all things. So that's gotta get fucking changed. Good lord, I'm so huge. I don't think you're supposed to use the EXS this way. Yeah, so I'm supposed to throw fucking hockey pucks at people. Hockey pucks that fucking make lasers rebound off of other hockey pucks and do weird funnel, but not funnel shit. Incom is fucking weird. Okay, so we have, in fact, basically bottlenecked the enemy in their spawn. They can do nothing but sit there like idiots.
Minor damage. No need for concern.
This is not really all that effective from what I'm seeing. I may need to look into their its special abilities, but something tells me it's probably better in space because it's supposed to be used in space. What do you know? I'm almost with all this shit on it being kind of terrible at ground combat. Wow. I got a kill. This is basically just, I mean, at least in this case, we're kind of just doing the same thing, but it's easier to control, so there's that. It's basically just fucking peekaboo, like we're playing World of Tanks with very large vertical robots. That's a shield. Don't worry, Double Zeta, it happens to everybody. That man prematurely mega particle cannon. You hate to see it.
Supporting fire incoming.
Somebody wants me dead. I want to not be here. Bye. Yep, I would have died there. Hey. Hey!
An allied unit has been destroyed.
Oh. Hey! You there! Uh-oh. I'd like to fire my gun today, please. Wow, okay, we're still having the weird-ass stupid stagger bullshit. I mean, thanks, but Jesus fucking Christ. That's a problem. Suddenly my team doesn't exist. Okay. Congratulations, we did nothing. 1 in 5 mobile suits have this issue by age 30. Okay, my team suddenly rushed their spawn and probably died. That's probably what happened.
And how to sortie again.
However, unfortunately, the EXS Gundam, not that great for land combat. What a surprise. She only has 2 effective weapon systems. Both of them effectively only have 1 attack.
Requesting to sortie. Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Supporting fire incoming. Evacuate the target area.
I gotta remember it's spacebar. Okay, well, you can still do that. I don't know how to do that with this control scheme, but you can. The man is gonna get stun locked by, oh, well, he's fucked. You, sir, are fucked. You, sir... You countered me, however, you were immediately memed by my entire team. That has not nearly enough range to hit that guy. Wow. That hit a shield. Great. So, unfortunately, yeah, there's not much to this. That's kind of sad. I suppose Incom is probably useful in space. We're winning, purely because we're doing the whole fucking, trading kills thing. they're rushing us, and we're dying, and they're rushing us with no health, and we kill them, and we're only barely ahead now. Okay, so I gotta rebind these controls for weapons that are actually useful. What happens when you transform? I don't think I can. I probably should be able to, but I don't think I can. Once again, we're also doing the stupid shit with staggering bazookas. And I want it to be shift, but it's fucking spacebar. I got surrounded and died. There was really no way for me to get out of there. Okay, so this is still, this game is still what I feel like there's still some clunk to it, with the gameplay not being terribly great, and that's gravitated to PC, even with better controls. So, You can press Q. Can I press Q? I will see if I can actually get in with the last couple of seconds. I didn't actually see that one. I was too busy trying to actually be effective. First mistake.
Requesting to sortie.
I'd like to play the video game, please.
The enemy has secured a beacon.
Ah, yes, transform. I didn't see that. Now, can I stay like that? Wave Rider. And he is, unfortunately... Oh, no. I was almost a flying meme, but no. Actually, can I just keep transforming? Yeah, I can. Okay, maybe that's what I should be doing. Maybe I should just keep transforming like that. I need to rebind the controls, but maybe I should just keep transforming like that. Bad team, bad game. Next.
Here are your rewards from this battle.
Unfortunately, this is still a game where certain types of gameplay that's not really what you want it to be, but that's how the game fucking works, reigns supreme. Again, this is still a game where the vast majority of the time what you're doing is you're staggering people, reaping health off of them while they are staggered, ducking back behind a corner, and then staggering them again. Unless you're a raid suit, or a good raid suit, where you stagger them once, and you hit them with a 5-hit melee combo, and they instantly die. Then you don't gotta do it. Then you don't gotta run behind cover, aside from running away from other enemies. So it looks like, unfortunately, yeah, there's still gonna be a bit of a metagame thing here. It's just the same game. What a surprise, but oh well. We'll play it a little bit more to see what we can ream out of this, but this is definitely gonna be one of those situations where some things are going to be useful. What? You're fucking joking, right? You're joking, right? I played a single... You're joking, right? You're joking, right? You played one game. Get out! Says the video game. Get out! No one can play Battle Operation 2! Leave! Be gone! Wow. Well, fuck you too, guys. I rushed home, I got some coffee, and I wanted to play the game, and I'm willing to give it another chance here, even though there's still some things about it that I don't really like. But, yeah, I'm willing to give it a chance, because it's a Gundam game, and you kind of look past some of the flaws with most of these games in order to like them, because we don't get that many of them. And then, all of a sudden, well, I guess, you're only getting one game, kiddo. Good night. Servers are held together with duct tape. Yep. Wow. I was gonna play co-op with Kadyushin, but I guess that's not fucking happening. I also wanted to do stupid things like play the Bondoc. But no! Oh, okay. I played like 8 hours today and it worked, but I was home late and nope. That's what I got one match in. Great! One really mediocre match. Wow. Doing Plan B boats? You know what? Not boats. Let's go play War Thunder Landships. Let's go do that. Because we were going to do that for my birthday, but we decided to go play Cursed Halo. But no, let's just go play that. Time for a Signalis no-hit run. Only if you start drawing immaculate lewds, Deku. Only then. I could probably stand a chance of doing a Signalis no-hit run, but again, you're gonna have to back up them words, Deku. Right, okay, so I guess we're gonna go play stupid landships for the rest of the evening. Though no. The next patch is going to be introducing, the aviation battleships for America, but they're all behind fucking paywalls. And Nebraska is behind the fucking battle pass, the entire battle pass. So I guess I'm just going to save the boating for then, and not now. But okay, let's clear some of this shit up here and actually go play War Thunder, I guess. But wow, that's some bad luck on my part, I guess, but oh well, I wasn't really all that enthused by that one match. I guess I won't ever play again! Thanks. It's looking okay, but it's still gonna have a lot of problems in how the gameplay works that I think are gonna be even more obvious and excruciating on PC. I can get around the control scheme by just rebinding controls, that could be done, but the clunk of the gameplay is definitely going to be excruciatingly annoying now that you have more control, or should have more control over your suits, but you're running into the same things that you would have on a controller because of anarchisms that are effectively designed into the gameplay. So it's not... You see, that's the fucked up thing. It's not good clunk, as in, like, MechWarrior clunk. It's stupid animation fighting clunk. Rather, it's a bad fighting game is what it is, unfortunately. It's that kind of clunk. It's not, slow but, satisfying and rational clunk as with, giant robots punching each other directly in the face. No, it's a bad fighting game kind of clunk, where animations... animations are, gaming other people's animations and watching for them and basically trying to fake people out to get them to, whiff is extremely important and really the only thing in the game. The staggers are more annoying than Gundam Evo. Yeah, that's also one of the major problems of battle operation. The game entirely relies upon staggers in order to do things because the Japanese game they can't make a shooter around Gundam that isn't bad. Well, they copied Evo, but they copied Overwatch for Evo, and that's kind of getting in the right direction. But unfortunately, Japanese game developers approach things sometimes with terrible ideas, and unfortunately, no one knows enough to tell them that's fucking stupid. But oh well, it's there. We'll play it more. Hopefully it will improve, kind of, sort of, a bit, but we'll see. We will have to see. But now they want my attention, so hang on here. Katyusha and Martin would like to speak to me, right? Okay. Hello, boys.
All you have to do is be a little fucking forceful with the guy, and he'll just do whatever you want. Oh, hey, Nick!
Yeah, yeah, thanks. Thanks. Hi, guys.
So, you enjoy your present?
I do. And also, for ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who didn't actually see my Twitter post, Martin got me Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield.
Oldfield? Isn't it fucking Oldfield?
I always say Oilfield. I'm an idiot. But yeah, okay. So the second Wild Blue Yonder album from Oscar Bren, which is again not as good as the first, but still has some good fucking songs in there. As I said, an album for a domestic terrorist because it contains Boogaloo Down Broadway, and that's unfortunately that's a dog whistle. So it's still a very good album. Going to Memphis by Paul Revere and the Raiders, which again little known but very good album. And then the soundtrack to The Train, which was the surprise here. You see, Martin, it's a shame that you can't give me another, or there is no other rational album for Cross of Iron, because I was gonna pull out the incredibly awkward Stransky accusation scene. And so instead of it being, jump scares by the train, it would have been, I pull the record back, and then, I'm holding the other record, but it's the square that's, just the movie, and it's Stransky going, "Say it! You enjoy the company of men! Say it!"
Tubular Bells was the one that was just the offhand. Oh, hey, I see this when I was checking out from the same guy. It's like, okay, fuck it, why not?
Okay, so it's not Jesse Johnson's review. They're a little bit more thoughtful.
I still don't know where that came from.
I haven't listened to yet. We don't know where that fucking album came from. I
think it was just something that the person just tossed in for free.
Maybe, I guess, or maybe it was an accident. Maybe they just wanted to get rid of it.
Now that the secret's up, do you have volume 1 of Air Force songs, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Right, yeah, it's there. I got them, so I got them both now. I've had that for a while.
I wanted to get you
and
Cough.
There's that one, yeah. But so I just have both.
Yeah, this one had to suffice.
Right. No, I have Air Force. I have Wild Blue Yonder, the first one, and then I have Every Inch a Sailor. That's what I have.
Yeah. I remember you had 2, and I definitely knew Every Inch was one of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's switch this over to War Thunder now. As well, I could stream here all I want because the fucking nobody can play now. The game's officially over now.
No, I think they still have a little bit of time. Just gotta wait a bit. It said maintenance, not okay. Servers are shut down. So
yeah, but it said TBA, so to be announced. It wasn't scheduled at all. But oh well. Fine.
See you next year, guys.
See ya next time, Gaijin. Okay, so let's just flip that over here. This is gonna be one VOD, fuck it. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. We're over here now.
I have to finish up a match in World of Warships, and I can join you guys for like 1 or 2 matches.
Okay. That's about all I wanted to do, because we're already running late here, but we can keep this up here. Yes, good. I would play the F-16, but let's leave that aside. We can do that anytime.
Oh, you don't want to talk about your secret documents you leaked about the AMRAAMs?
All right, it happened again while I was gone. Somebody uploaded. It's not actually classified, but it's actually restricted for outside of U.S. Circulation. But it's the F-16's fucking manual. And it was specifically a page about the AMRAAM. So it's not actually classified anymore, but it was restricted for international distribution. So once again, somebody kinda sorta fucking leaked classified documents. Again, because War Thunder infuriates people that much, we have to go all the way to leaking classified documents to just scream at Gaijin, hey, get it right!
So apparently I think that one leaked Chinese AP shell got added into the game.
Which is funny, but yeah, I think that was actually probably classified. Like the Challenger one for the gun mantle and the pintle mounted machine gun, I think that was fake. Funny enough.
Okay, thank Christ that I could stop playing World of Warships for tonight.
Yes, we'll go into that one as we get the battle pass, which yeah, I'm not happy about that. They're all behind paywalls. Fuck you. And the one that I want the most, the only one I can play in PvE, is behind the entire fucking battle pass. Fuck you, Wargaming.
I mean, in all fairness, some of the battle pass boats are actually, they kind of fucking slap.
Well, yeah.
She is fucking scary.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of them are, but I wanted the Nebraska to be the tier 8 aviation ship I play in fucking PvE, but I can't do that. You can just straight up buy the Delaware and the whatever the fuck the other one is. You could buy those, but you can't play those in PvE. So why the fuck would I bother? Yeah, what happened to Funny Mech Game? The Funny Mech Game servers closed on me after one single solitary game. I had just started bitching. I had just got my complaining on. Like we were going. It was gonna be great. I was gonna complain loudly about jank and stagger effects. Deku was gearing up to draw pictures of the fucking gambling woman. It was gonna be fantastic, but nope, we're done. We played one game and it went into maintenance.
See, the thing that pisses me off wasn't, the match we played, wasn't the gameplay itself. It was I can't open up the menu to check the controls in the middle of a match.
Wow, oh god, I didn't see that one, but oh boy.
Yeah, no, you can't even quit. You can't even rage quit the match. To do that, you had to essentially on the PlayStation, just turn off your PS4.
So you literally have to Alt F4 to rage quit a match.
That's also how you shut down the game because there is no.
Yeah, you can't shut down the game anymore.
Oh my god, there's no fucking quit to desktop option.
There is still no quit to desktop. This was known last year in April.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I said they look like they did the extra mile to make it a little bit more squeaky clean, but actually, fuck no, they didn't. They're fucking idiots.
I mean,
oh boy.
My expectations were met. I thought it was fine. I got the punches off through with an act guy.
I would really just like a acceptable, non-stupid third-person shooter where I can play Gundam, but again, all of the third-person shooter Gundam games have awful controls. Journey to Jabro, you really just have to lean on the lock-on to guide you around, because the controls are Armored Core having a schizo attack. They're so awful that you basically have to go from lock-on target to lock-on target to lock-on target. And then Encounters with Space, I'm a mutant, I've adjusted to, but they're just as bad. It's still lock onto something and hope for dear fucking god that game is gonna carry you in the right direction. And then also rail shooting. So, yeah. Federation vs. Xeon is okay, but the only problem is that has the fucking hacking Gelgooks with curving bullets. Fuck you. Fuck you guys.
Goon, hang on, think about here. There's potential still. If GBO2 works, maybe they'll boot over, or port over Code Fairy, and then you just hope the modding community gets a hold of that.
That I would actually like to see. I would actually like to see someone break that in half and just say, we're gonna take this. We're gonna take all this fucking content, and you can now play whatever fucking mobile suit you want on whatever fucking mission in the campaign. Everything that's in GBO2 can be played in Code Fairy, no matter if it makes sense or not. Fuck you. You can play double Zeta suits in Code Fairy, whether or not that makes sense or not, because fun.
Well, alright, well, are we doing this shit or not?
Yes, I'm sitting here. I'm waiting for you to get in the game. Are you here?
I'm in the game, yes, I've been here.
We've been in here. We're waiting for you.
No, I was here. Last I heard, you were shutting down World of Warships, so I didn't actually hear you had started.
I was multi-game drifting.
All right. Okay, let's get in there. Now, land ships. Now for funny and entertaining encumbrance with big payoff.
What you're supposed to do for your fucking birthday.
I decided that I wanted to leave the hell game behind and play something genuinely entertaining. Look, it's very hard to get me to laugh sometimes, especially these days, and Cursed Halo was actually entertaining.
And to think we're getting OG Cursed Halo 1 soon, TM.
The service broke before the Gundam did. Yeah, the service broke before the Gundanium did. All right. Oh, God. Well, of course, it's this map, which is awful, but we're going to spawn in the corner, and we're going to go to A, and then we're going to just blap people. So we're going to spawn point 2.
Also, yeah, Goon, someone made a mod for Halo 3 multiplayer where it's just the fucking Star Wars Battlefront 2 maps.
Interesting. You see, this is what the glory of modding can do. Are you Safety Officer Francois?
We.
This is the road crew. They are here for the construction. We are extending the Maginot Line. I do not know if you heard. We are walling off Belgium.
Oh no, see, I'm here to break up the what's it called? The strike.
Which is also actually, funnily enough, an event in Hearts of Iron 4. People will strike. And then you make propaganda film.
The French always strike.
Then you make propaganda films about how cool Papa Boule is, and everyone shuts up and goes back to work.
Ow. Go and help!
Wait, ah! Bing! I have found the tiny hole!
So next time we get drunk, we have to rewatch The Train. It's been a while.
Oh, dear lord. See, they're all sitting over there. They're thinking they're clever. However, I have found the tiniest hole. Wee. Oh, it drifted. That really honestly should have exploded and probably tracked both of them, but oh well. Ow. Bullet Train or just The Train? Yes, the action movie The Train. Also, hello. Oh no. Oh no. It's that man. Ow. Actually, I'm fine. It's that man.
Yes, The Train, 1964, starring Burt Lancaster.
It's that man with the gun that's actually... Yeah, funny enough, doing some research, that thing actually has the gun that I'm supposed to have in my stock configuration. It's literally the same gun. So I should actually have that guy's gun if we were actually the base model Char 2C. But we're not getting that yet. Actually, we don't even fucking know if we're getting that at all. Oh no. Well, they cut the... Yeah, that's the commander and the rear machine gun's dead now. Oh no. Oh, hello. Goodbye. You see, this is just a goofy fucking arcade game. Actually, in arcade. Hello? No.
Shit, he got my gunner goon, get him! Get that cocksucker!
Where? Well, Kadyusha was near you. I didn't actually see that guy.
Because my entire crew is now dead. I have 2 men in this tank.
We are...
And I'm tracked again. Yeah, Goon, I think this thing has already kind of outlived its meme. I think people are now, getting
I'm
more
doing
used
totally
to it.
fucking fine. It's just that, yeah, you will get staggered. You do actually have stagger mechanics in that thing, and it's really annoying.
I got killed by Artie. Wow.
Placebo Artie actually got a kill. Boop.
You know what? I'm gonna try something radical here. Hang on. I'm gonna do what the Germans did to the French. What if I go around?
Okay, so I'm gonna try not to get instantly killed by literally everyone. There is a man shooting me over there. Where? There he is. Oh no. The breach. Oh, it's still broken. Oh no. Oh no! Yep. Unfortunately, you will be focused by aircraft they can see you very easily. What a shame.
I'm telling you, Goon, you should put the flashing line in your tank. It distracts them. It's like a dazzler.
That probably would work. They probably think they'll think I'm a fucking utility pole or something. They'll think I'm from Con Ed. Ooh. So yeah, this is just a trading match for shooting across the fucking map. I missed. And now I will probably die.
Ow.
Yeah, apparently my artillery never landed or whatever, because,
I am the Huntings with the outline.
I actually am getting kills with the artillery.
Oh no.
I just got nuked and it just did not give a shit.
Okay, no, the whistling was not for me. Yes, it was actually. It was behind me. Oh no, I am out of tanks. Oh wow, okay.
I guess it's up to me.
That's it! I'm dead.
It's up to the lone Frenchman.
Absolutely unmovable.
Don't care.
Emotionally unaffected. Unfortunately, this thing does actually have its problems, mainly down to the fact that it can be easily disabled by literally shooting it once.
I think it's better in RB just because people are not as aware because there's no fucking, arcade, hey, I'm right over here.
Yes, but it makes it shooting people really easy. I still think that you lose more, they lose more than you gain. Because you can just snapshot them with a gun that actually really needs you to be really fucking good at snapshotting.
Also, I'm gonna fucking use this as a chance to fucking repair and rearm. Oh no.
Donk!
We're fine.
You might want to leave now. Move very quickly.
That's fine. Watch.
Accelerate. No. No, it's not. That's actually...
Also, I was stuck repairing, so I couldn't actually move.
I think that was a 500-pound bomb, but okay, we're all dead. Moving on! Now, this reminds me. I need to actually check, because I forgot about the van. See, what actually... Can I research that? Oh, hey, look!
Oh, you mean the Italian milk truck?
No, not that thing.
Oh. But it's funny.
Where?
Also, what tier can we do? 1.7, right?
No. Huh, I thought it was French. Where is the van? Was I mistaken? No. Ah, it is. Yeah, it is Italian. Whoops, I thought it was on the French tree. But yes, the van.
What? The CM52.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 2.3 though.
Unfortunately, yes, but the van, the truck. My guy, my friend owns a truck. It's got an American fucking AA system on the back of it. Funny, but unfortunately Italian.
It's actually funny. Put the snow camo on it, it literally just becomes like a white, like, utility truck. It's amazing.
Right. Okay. So back to France, because again, we're gonna get the use out of the Char 2C before. Well, we actually get the actual Char 2C and thus actually, immediately obsolete this thing. Or rather, put it on the side and use it as a spare life.
I don't think we're gonna get the regular 2C. I think we're probably getting the one with just this one. I hate this map!
Wow, we got it again.
We're back here.
Back here. Right, no, but the model exists. It's in-game. We've seen it. I don't know where it is. I don't know what's going on or where we're going to get it, but it'd be nice if we got that. We'll probably see it appear at some fucking point, but it's not actually here. Don't know. I'd buy both of them. I will actually buy both of them. I don't care.
I see you guys all went to the other.
I just picked a random spawn because this map is bad. This map is bad all the time. This is the most unpleasant map to play in this fucking thing. Mainly because there is no cover, and people will shoot you from clear across the fucking map, and you will instantly die. Like that guy. Way over there. All those guys. Way the fuck out there. If I can actually get the fucking shot on. I think this is... Well, I think that hit him, but somebody else got the shot first. Oof. SU-2. I probably want to kill him now.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Hey.
I just did a severe drift in the fucking half track. Oh god.
It hit a tree. Oh no.
Did no one spawn this side?
I don't think so, no.
Oh!
Huh.
Ow!
Well, I'm gonna go capture Bravo then.
He hit me. I was reached. Now wait a minute. Now I think, because I have the range. We are burning. Please put the... Put it out. Put it out.
The victory is near.
I lobbed the shell over the rock and got the man. But also, additionally, well, as soon as I actually reload, I should be able to hit that T-26 too, but he's already dead. But casual reminder that you do, in fact, get the exact range, and if you plug the exact range into the sight, you don't need the crosshair on the man in order to see him. You can, in fact, use this as artillery. Because it is. It's what it's for.
Everything's stealing my kills, god damn it.
Okay, so now that I have 3 people alive in the tank, let's attempt... Okay, so hang on here. So 4, 6... He's dead. Actually, well, he might not be. No. That was a little bit higher than 4. I'm basically an artillery piece now.
Wow, my entire crew is dead except for the driver. It's like that one Girls in Panzer Thin book.
Okay, so that's about there, and... If the man is alive, he is not there. I miss. So 6...
Mark, can you approach me just and help me repair?
T-28 just across the map to me.
Okay, that would be... It's 6, that would be somewhere around... There? Perhaps? Not there? I think.
I just watched the shrapnel shell fly in from the T-28 at me.
Yeah, that's about 6. Okay. Okay, so that'd be about there. That is, in fact, about 600 meters. So that means it would have to be about there.
Okay, time for maneuver warfare.
Damn, missed again. Little high. Oh no. An AA truck. He's dead. So that is, again, about 6, so it would be about this range, but I think the man's already dead. I think we've killed the vast majority of the enemy team by now.
No, they're starting to spawn at the other side.
Nah.
I got eyes on one.
They have ceded the field. Oh my god,
I think they're trying to capture B. I think that's why.
Which is funny because I think this is actually built by shipbuilders.
Yes, and remember the original ARL-44 with its big-ass turret? Like, that was, what's called using the, Dunkirk's hull armor for some of its, welding.
We had to use it for something. Also, yeah, the goofy-ass turret that was actually for the fucking FCM F1. Another thing we should probably get, but it would unfortunately probably be about as useful as the the SMK, which is not very.
I mean, some of the French heavies are actually, like, incredibly good, like...
They should be, because they were actually pretty good for their time. They failed on ergonomics, and then also army organization. That's why they lost. Man-to-man...
Bit of research doctrine.
Yeah, man-to-man, French vehicles are quite terrifying for their age. Unfortunately, you need to hit the man for him to die. So this thing, unfortunately, too outdated, but this was designed in 1918. So of course it's going to be outdated. The B1s, however, they're brand spanking new and terrifying.
Just use the B1 Tur. It's better in every way.
Unfortunately, we get upranked. We can't use this thing. That's the thing about it. The B1 Tur is very nice. It's just that you can't use the Char 2C alongside it.
I mean, you could. There's no rule saying you can't.
You can't, however, it's not as good, even though with the gun you will one-hit people, but it's more of a, I have to hide my tank rather than I can storm out and scare the ever-loving fucking daylights out of people. You become a very ponderous tank destroyer.
I think you're just not brave enough. I've killed a Leopard 2 with a fucking Stuka.
Okay, look, if you want to drive this thing and be shot by a Panzer IV F2, be my guest.
I mean, I've been shot by...
what you'll face.
Yeah, but it's funny when you get the kill. Like, dude, I killed a Leopard 2 in a M41 Walker Bulldog. From the front.
Remember, the Schneider 155 makes this thing timeless in War Thunder. It is. But I suppose, oh well, why not? We will try the Tur, because we might get a decent match for the Tur. And then also the B1.
I forget, what PR is the Tur?
2.7.
2.7? Okay, I can just keep my current loadout.
So 2.3, 2.7.
Yeah, I'll just keep my current loadout. Since
Stacking all the memes, if we're going to be doing this. This will probably die instantly. It'd be funny if we blow a Panzer IV to pieces. This thing is actually fucking terrifying if you actually get an acceptable tier. This thing people think is overpowered, which is rightfully so because it's a fucking B1. This thing is just kind of a secret, which is, it's not amazingly good, but if you get it in the right match, it's nearly fucking unstoppable. Unfortunately, if you get outside that, you'll instantly die.
Remember the AC, was it the AC-1? The Australian dick tank with the 17-pound, that's also apparently very good if you just angle it a little bit. Like
the Sentinel.
Yeah, the Sentinel with the 17-pounder. If you just angle it a little bit, it's got more armor than a fucking Panther.
Well, I suppose, yeah, because it's at a really steep fucking angle, dick aside, but yeah, also 17-pounder. Yeah, it's gonna do some business.
No. Remember, the Sentinel with the 17-pounder doesn't have the dick gun.
Alright, unfortunately, that's all I had time for tonight. I'll talk to you gentlemen later.
Okay, fine. See you later, Martin.
Some of us have to work tomorrow. Good night.
Yep, see it. Yeah, no, the one with the 17-pounder doesn't have the fucking Vickers in the hull, so it's just completely smooth.
Oh, right. That's actually pretty effective. That'd be pretty effective armor then, yeah.
Again, it's more frontal armor than a fucking Panther if you angle it.
Right. So the Tur is actually really good. You just have to actually fight people that don't have guns that supersede your armor, which you will if you get an up tier. That's the problem. It's real good, frankly overpowered, Unless you get an up tier. Then you'll just walk into a mid to late war pattern Panzer 3 or 4 and instantly die. But what we need is the Char 2C to be the 4th fucking tank in this business here, and then we're great. We need 2 land ships and 2 questionably overpowered heavy tanks. And the fucked up thing is the Char 2C with the 75 wouldn't be that underpowered. It'd still have like 80 millimeters of pen, which is perfectly adequate.
That may only have solid shot though. I don't think that has like
Nope. The M3 tank destroyer, the half-track tank destroyer, it is the same gun and the same rounds. It actually even has a heat shell.
Okay, then yeah, maybe usable.
Which I don't think the M3 gets, but I know it exists. Maybe the Americans didn't take it over, but yeah, the more or less what the M3 tank destroyer has is effectively just the American construction of the same exact fucking gun. It's just a licensed copy of Le French 75, which is also, funnily enough, the same gun that the drink is named after.
I like Earthquakes better.
But it looks like, aside from the Sherman 105 over there, yeah, F1s, and yeah, this is doable, maybe? I might be able to get away with being hit once or twice before I instantly fucking die?
I see a Matilda 3. So hang on. Goon, I'm about to do a pro gamer move here.
Is that the goofy fucking Rosebud Matilda?
No, I think it's still Matilda. I think it may be the Russian Matilda. The one with the,
The KV-176?
Yeah. No. And thank you, Gaijin, a twig ate my heat shell.
Yeah, Panzer 3J. That's the shit we don't want to run into in the turn. However, there it looks like, well, they're going around. They're taking a long route. Wait a minute. Now, if we just happen to sit here for just a second, I think that man also died. Though I think that guy died over there. There's another guy.
Dropping already on Alpha.
Okay, speaking of fucking M3, is that a? Okay, 3. Oh, he's dead. I couldn't get the shot. I think I could have gotten it, however, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Hello. Hey, I bounced that. See you later, Mio. Haha, low velocity Panzer IV.
All right, the E has a 75. That has the snub nose. Somebody thought that was the long barrel.
Actually exploded on his track and actually killed him. Fantastic. Usually it actually detonates on the track and doesn't do anything. It's like we're playing World of Tanks. This thing's reverse speed is still fucking goofy. So
I mean, is it actually fast or is it just slow?
It's actually disturbingly fast. It accelerates way fucking faster to top speed in reverse. I think it's because it has less gears, but also, yes, French vehicles. Retreating at accelerated pace.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Okay, so can we get over this? Oh, wait, no, there it is. Oh, wait. Donk. I broke his gun. Also, probably shouldn't be advancing into artillery, but what do I know? I'm just an enthusiastic Frenchman. Okay, I don't know.
Uh-oh, Scott, no!
Okay, I guess I just kind of grazed some part of the enemy tank, I guess? Wait. Ah, yes, the Matildas are kind of suspiciously durable to this kind of firepower. It's actually kind of odd, but then again, also a Matilda. Matildas are no fucking joke, or Matilda 2s are no fucking joke. The only problem is the spalling probably would have killed the crew. There we go. Right to the turret ring, everyone's dead.
Oh, right, I forgot I have this thing. Time to DAC. Did you know Rommel wrote a book? It's a really good book. You should read his book.
Okay, is there anybody else still alive over here? I see the icon. I don't see anybody else though. But you see, this could still work at top. When you're up tier, the thing is you have to be extremely fucking careful. But yes, it does make the gun. The gun does make the tank timeless. You can basically act as a tank destroyer to fucking anyone. These guys are still mostly our kind of people, though. So you still basically just hit them. They're made of tinfoil. They explode and instantly die.
They're dropping already.
Can I get this BT? I can. Oh, well, see, there's the track at no damage. Son of a bitch. He's probably dead, though. Actually, that bomb is probably going to kill him. Good night. See, I set that one up. That was an alley-oop. Okay, can I... Well, it's a fucking nightmare in here, but everybody's dead. Okay, can I... Yes. Ding! You see, this is how... Again, it makes it really obvious to focus, but if nobody actually focuses you, you benefit a lot from being playing arcade in this fucking thing. You can snapshot people, and you will likely one-hit kill them if you even hit their center mass. Armor thickness? No, you just hit them. Unless you hit a track, you're fine. So we're actually doing pretty good.
Also, I just pulled out that one Russian artillery spotter and on my position myself.
I saw that guy for a second, but I probably couldn't thread that one. That's the only bomb there. We're fine. The thing doesn't have an engine that reverberates from 2 cities away, so in RB you can actually sneak up on people, as goofy as that sounds. That's probably not right. I have no... Hey, I didn't get that kill. What the fuck? That was my kill. I have no backing for that one, but I'm sure it was probably very loud. But, it probably works in War Thunder, but I'm sure in real life it was very loud.
Oh. GBO2 may have the servers back up.
Huh.
Apparently that was just emergency maintenance.
They got in there with a fire extinguisher. They sent the interns in.
Yeah, no, apparently there was a bug where, what was it, custom map rooms weren't working.
Okay, well, do a quick check before we hop into another match, I guess. See if you can get in, and then if not, if so, we can get back into it.
Right. We can, in fact, go back to Gundam, maybe.
Back to Paradise.
Wrong anime, but yeah.
What do you mean, wrong anime? That's 0083!
So I'm thinking of How Far to Paradise from Area 88.
Easily confused. Also quality song. Of the same era, too, funnily enough. It's kind of funny. Anime just went through this whole fucking phase of just using... soul artists, essentially? Honestly?
Look, man, power ballads are fucking cool.
Power ballads by, absolutely, just... amazing black singers, I suppose, just to put it that way, because that's really what it is. You've got 0083's ending song, first ED, which is a good song, Back to Paradise for Area, or How Far to Paradise for Area 88, and then Gundam X, too. They did this a lot. I don't know why. It's either that or swing out sisterisms, like fucking Information High.
Then we just have Neil Sedaka over there in the corner. Yo, Goon, we're in.
Okay, we're good? Okay, fine, we're hopping back.
In.
Well, it was fun, but let's hop back in there and actually go play some more Gundam.
I want to kill Haman Khan with an ACK guy. I fucking used the AG and fucking drilled the Q-Blade to pieces. It was hilarious. It was like a fucking, oh god, what's the fucking, Spiral Energy anime?
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, it's just fucking Gurren Lagann. Ooh, I can do it. Ooh, Gyaradoga Heavy Arms.
Battle Operation 2. Back in again! Okay, so let's see what we can get out of this now that we can actually play the game again.
Oh, fuck!
What?
Oh! I got the Gigan.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna kill the Gundam with this thing.
Poke, poke. Okay, so now that we have extinguished the servers, we can get back in there. Now that the flame-retarding foam has subsided from the servers, we can turn them back on.
Fill.
The patch fill. Right, yeah, the patch fill. Now that the area is no longer leaking oxygen out into the void, we can go back into the room. Someone's gonna have to go look for Tim Ray out there somewhere. I think he got sucked out. Probably we should get to him before he suffers brain damage.
Nah, he's fine. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Tim Ray was never the same again.
I still love, I think, what was it? There was... What was it? I think there was at one point a fucking goofy Gundam product where it was literally the fucking piece of junk Temray gives to Amuro.
Oh no. Well, Phontomen has died, and now I am again New Type Johnson! He lives, bitch!
Oh. Oh. Okay, Goon, this person wins best name for their fucking player character.
What?
Ketchup Mercury.
Oh no!
And like that, we have now spoiled Witch from Mercury.
Unfortunately, if you haven't been, I actually had Mercury spoiled for me because I wasn't actually keeping up with it properly. But yes, yeah, you know that anime that was about girls holding hands and kissing? Yeah, that turned suddenly very dark very quick, as someone was hit by a very, very heavy object moving incredibly fast. Ooh. But yes, New Type Johnson, not to be confused with Coordinator Wang.
I may have to try and make a cocktail now called the Aerial Smash.
Welcome to the supply counter.
Is it like a Bloody Mary?
I imagine it. Okay, so I'm guessing what you do is you make like a bourbon smash, but you muddle in like a cherry tomato.
Yeah, probably.
Also, someone did also make a Rebecca smashed.
You see that's not funny at all. That's the fucking Joker reaction. That's not funny. That's not funny at all.
It actually sounds pretty good.
It's probably a good drink, but again, that's not funny.
It was a Japanese like whiskey smash.
Mm-hmm.
But you muddle in some mint and some Midori.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
And I think they use like a cherry grenadine or something. So you get like a nice green and red color.
Oh no. Oh no. But that actually sounds good. The main thing about, well, whiskey, sure, I'm sure that gets lost in the Midori because the Midori is heavy as fuck. But the thing about Midori is that it goes down like candy and kicks like fucking cough syrup. So you need something to balance that shit out. It's not as bad as actual liquor, but it's just unpleasant. So yeah, it's probably what the grenadine is for.
So quick, basic space or basic ground?
How much money do I have here? Can I go buy something else? Hang on.
No, Goon. The quick matches are all unrestricted. You can use anything you want.
No, I need to actually have the suit, though. That's the kicker here. How much DP do I have? Probably not enough to buy the Bondoc.
Probably not.
I mean, she would want a drink named after her. Yep, that's kind of tradition in whatchamacallit in Cyberpunk. Get your drink named after you at the afterlife after you die horribly, or rather die in a radical way. Also, not that bad, but I probably won't be getting them this evening.
Come again. Promise me you'll come back.
Wow, it's like they're really trying to catfish me into fucking gambling. Oh no, we can't have that.
Well, you can't gamble because you can't even buy tokens.
Yes,
right
because
now.
It's a beta. But yeah, if unbeknownst to everybody else who wasn't paying attention, yeah, Witch from Mercury turned into a proper Gundam series, in which case people die horrible deaths. Wait until you see, one guy got smashed like a fucking tomato, but that was a random ass mook. Wait until that happens to somebody people like. Oh boy. And it will. Oh boy, it will. Now that they've shown they've got teeth, everybody is fucking at risk.
I'll say a ground or space, just so I know what the...
I mean, let's try space just so I can see, I can pad out the EXS and see if it's any better in space.
I think it is. I think that has space.
Actually, what I should do is actually check to see what the fuck the thing actually has.
And also, set your hotkeys.
Yeah, right. Okay, so customize here. Shortcuts. What I want is I want that on 2, please. I like to press the button though, but okay, fine. 3 and then 4 is just beam saber. That's fine. But then again, what I should do, melee is 1, my beam rifle is 2, and my secondary beam rifles are 3, and then 4 is a useless gun I will not use.
Which gun is that?
Oh, the incoms aren't bound to a key. That explains it.
Yeah, again, like, it only queues your first 4. You have to set the other key bindings yourself.
4, and then 5, and then other income 6. There we go. That's why it was That's why it was so mediocre. I hadn't actually bound any of the fucking extra weapons, so now we could have funny reflector yo-yos. Haha, income. Anyway. Okay, Legazord.
Also, Dancing Fool. I think no, I think Uso still holds that title.
Okay, so emergency evasion system, yeah, that high performance balancer, hand back, same direction at the end of a high speed movement, transitions to cruising movement without deceleration. That's basically what all the Zeta suits got. Force injector, landing after evasive maneuvers can be canceled. Yeah, canceling enemy damage control. Reduces staggers when hit by consecutive attacks without suppressive effect. Okay, it's got reduced stagger, but it's only level 1. Any blast stabilizer. Nullify stagger caused by MS Hey. I don't get staggered by people dying. Hey, anti-stagger effects. Special back and buffer.
The big suits usually get those skills.
Okay.
Also, no, Danceful, you're right. I forgot about the prologue.
I feel though. Right, reduce HP loss from chest damage by 50%. Holy shit, I take 50% less damage when being shot in the chest.
Well, only by beam weapons.
True. But I
also,
feel though.
Also, Goon, so you can actually break the fuck out of that ability. Because there's the full armor Hayakushiki, right?
Mm-hmm.
That also gets the eye field thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that also, I think, you can actually max out its beam resistance to like a crazy amount.
So basically, they just do beam. You laugh at beam damage.
Goon, as the King Shiki, as I like to call it, you can max out all of its resistances. It can have 50% beam, ballistic, and melee defense.
Great Shogun Shiki.
You become the Golden King from Ace Combat 6.
Laughing at everyone. Right, also, the Alice ability, which is kind of... The Alice system is kind of exam, but it isn't trying to kill you. It's actually the opposite. It actually slaps you on the head and says, stop trying to get yourself killed, moron. Activates at 30% HP, temporarily boosting mobility. It's just mobility, though? Oh.
That also increases your fucking turn speed.
I mean, that probably helps, but yeah, Alice just makes you, it wants to see you not fucking die, so that's what it's for, but it's not as cool as Exam or the Hades system, where it actively, tries to get you killed in exchange for way higher performance in every regard. It's friendly Exam, yes, they actually managed to do it. They actually managed to make Exam that doesn't actively wish the pilot dead. Transform, we saw that. Flight control program, high-speed movement, and other actions performed in midair. Okay, that's probably better in space. Melee combo controller allows for a 2-attack melee combo, mitigates combo damage reduction. Okay, so you get a 2 at melee combo. Okay. We don't really have any parts to put on this, so it's not really that big of a deal, but there you go. We got a level 1 part. Wow. Got a lot of space. I don't have any fucking parts, though, but all right, let's go to space.
All right, send an invite. Just,
Yeah, as opposed to examine Hades that wish to eat your soul. Hades actively draining your life away. Exam just doesn't care if you happen to be shot. You're
I already sent the invite if you want to just join on me.
Okay, so hang on here. So how do I accept?
Work out there.
You literally just open up your Steam messages.
Oh. Ah, yes, good. Okay, good, fantastic.
Yeah,
at least there's that. They somehow managed to integrate Steam, friends, properly. Wow.
It already works better than the PlayStation version. That's the only thing I'll give them on this game so far.
That's actually...
Everything else is about the same, but the invite thing is way more fucking comfortable.
They actually managed to do a good thing and actually integrate Steamworks properly. Wow. Amazing. Of all the things they chose to do, they did that, and they did it right. I'm waiting, though. Oh, right, I have to back out of all this. Right, there we go.
Yep.
That's really weird, but oh well. Okay, so let's do funny incom things in space. Now that I actually have that... Yeah, I actually have them bound to keys, because I was wondering why everything was so fucking stupid. Oh, right, no, I was only using, like, less than half of my weapons. Wow.
That reminds me, we have to now steal that name for when the live server actually goes for this game.
What, New Type Johnson?
No, a special new type agent, Anthony DiNozzo.
New Type DiNozzo.
I still have that fucking image too, and that's the sad part.
Mm-hmm.
Also, now I need to get at least one fucking watermelon kill this game.
But ladies and gentlemen, for context on the whole Anthony DiNozzo New Type thing, sometimes you say magical fucking things when you're drunk. You don't even remember them. Your friends remember them. But sometimes they stick. In good ways.
And then Photoshop opens.
Yes.
I'm curious how they're gonna, because yeah, I looked into this. Yeah, no, we are using a version of the game that has a very limited pool of suits.
Mm-hmm.
And also, again, I think we are before the new Gundam being added, and so there's no 4-star mobile suits.
Right. Well, they're probably just gonna this is probably just, as it says, network test. They're testing the servers, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So they're using a stable client that they've been preparing to use for the test. So once the servers are tested, they'll just switch it on to the most up-to-date client.
No, because they said they're gonna do the releases a bit differently in terms of the updates.
Well, okay, but here's the thing. We're obviously not going back to Gen 1 with just one-year war mobile suits and following along. That's clearly not happening, so what are they doing?
My guess is they're gonna... Because I can't tell if this is, like, say, the same old version from the test they did last year, or attempted last year.
Mm-hmm.
But my guess is they're going to at least probably sprinkle in the counterattack stuff, since we do have, like, the Yagdogas and the Gyaradogas.
Right. Drunk Phonto has its moments of brilliance. Yeah, I do. However, Drunk Phonto should simmer the fuck down sometimes. Not all.
And I mean,
you don't regret everything that you do, drunk kids. However, you will regret things a lot. The things you will regret a lot.
So you fucking know for a fact they're gonna milk the fuck out of all the unicorns, because they did that for everyone they put in so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so wait a minute. Ascend. What? Shift control. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is why I just stuck to controller. The controller buttons make sense.
I mean, I could get behind that, but I still need to rebound the whole space. I want shift to be boost instead of spacebar. So it's like having weird ass helicopter controls, but all right, fine.
And if you think about it, they're kind of just the same as the Zone of the Unders 2 controls.
I mean, I suppose
you just had a dedicated up and down button for Jehuti.
Well, that's the thing. That's from Armored Core as well. A lot of games fucking copied that. That was before the extreme advent of the analog stick. Before everyone finally realized, oh, we can really use these.
Well, no, remember, Zoe 2 had an analog stick. Remember, that was PS2.
Right. So I'm not sure why they decided to design the control scheme like that, but some people didn't believe in analog sticks at that point.
I think
the PS1 era had an excuse. They didn't fucking exist for the vast majority of the lifespan of the console, though.
I think for Zoe 2 was just the fact it was very responsive. Because, like, again, Jehuti fucking plays like a fantasy mech in that game.
I mean, I suppose so, but it's still the whole... I mean, I'm used to doing that, too, because Encounters in Space uses that same shit. When you get right down to it, Yeah, Encounters in Space is actually just zone, like the same deal as Zone of the Enders. It's just that you can't land on anything. Also, I'd like to play the fucking game, guys. So yeah, that whole, and I believe the originator is probably Armored Core, or something around Armored Core for that whole control scheme of just directional pad, look around, and then up and down is with the R1 and R2 buttons.
Oh god, Goon, I've got to do something awful now.
What?
Catch up Mercury's on the other team.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to watermelon the tomato.
That sounds unexpectedly lewd. That is very strange. That sounded like a lot of things. A euphemism for something is the top of that. I don't quite know what, but that sounded like a euphemism.
Well, look, it already makes sense though, Goon. The nose of the Zeta is red. I don't have to wash off, you know, the blood afterwards.
Yeah, now I'm just, you know, Catch Up Mercury is funny as hell, but, you know, have some class. Have Gundam Gallagher. You see, that's a bit, people have to think to get that one. Who the fuck is Gundam Gallagher? What are you talking about, Phontomen? Leo Gallagher, aka the comedian that smashes watermelons on stage. You see, that's got a little bit of class behind the smashing people. Oh.
Actually, I just realized that's one Zeta so we don't have in this game. We don't have the fucking hummingbird.
Wow, and then I'm instantly shot to pieces.
Careful, there's another,
I'm already dead because I got fucking, you know, swarmed by like 3 guys. And also that fucking Gelgoon instantly, yeah, he's a Raitsu. I see what that guy's doing. That guy's like, oh, most of these people have no idea how the rock, paper, scissors games work. So I'm gonna play Raid and be very good against all the generals. Wow! Okay, guys. Sounded like a pregnancy euphemism. Probably.
An allied unit has been destroyed.
So unfortunately, yeah, we do have this whole rock, paper, scissors thing, which is also not really that great of a fucking mechanic to begin with. But okay, so let's see here. Let's back up a bit, because we're being surrounded. Also, they have a bunch of AEXSs too, so I guess I picked something good. Unfortunately, I can't actually shoot back. I'd love to use the incom today. Hello?
Yeah, I've noticed the team balance has been kind of,
We're being spawn camped at this point, which is not good. So, okay, I guess it's very good. The only problem is they have better players on the enemy team, so I can't fucking do anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too worked over it. It's a beta. None of this matters.
Yes, however, unfortunately, oh well.
Oh, it's just me and the GPO3.
I'm in danger. I'm assuming they work like the new type thing, you know, like the whatchamacallit, like obviously like funnels do, like on like the Xeon and whatnot. But I'm not exactly sure how you fire them.
They
because you can lock on, but I can't fire them.
So you have to let go afterwards after you get a lock.
I wasn't holding the button to get the lock. That's the fucked up thing. Oh, there we go. Ah, there we go. There they go, the funny fucking yo-yos.
An allied unit has been destroyed.
Aha, funny yo-yos.
What was it? Yeah, I think you get you get like your regular funnels, and you get reflector funnels, which essentially you just do sick-ass bank shots.
Yeah, this thing just kind of curves around and does whatever. Like, I just saw it just kind of like, it does like a 3-point fucking, like, adjustment. I'd like to get into fucking range to use the damn things, though. Wow, these have a really short fucking range.
I think the balance is because they're kind of a guaranteed hit almost.
Hey, I almost got that guy. Hey. Funny yo-yo. There we go. I've sussed it now. It's fucking stupid, but I've sussed it. However, I'm still gonna have to play with range here because it's very easy to get swung here. Can I use the? Yes, I can. See, the thing is, you don't want to jump in there, but you want to use the incoms. The only problem is, in order to use the incoms, you have to get close. So
wait a second, that's another Zeta. You motherfucker! Get back here!
I want to hit people with my yo-yos. Get back! Get him! Watermelon him! You got him.
I didn't watermelon him, but Bad. I sent it back to where those girls are.
Why do I hear women's voice? That actually missed. Okay, so what you're gonna be doing here is you're just gonna be, it's kind of like the Z. I didn't see it on screen, but.
I watermelon the excess.
Oh, great! I can't look straight up. Thanks, PS4 controls.
That's just this game. Like even only supports like get like the increased look up and down for space.
I got flanked, but we're doing better.
Evacuate the target area.
The EXS is such a good chonker. I wish to get the MG kit for it someday. That's very pricey, but again, Sentinel's got a fucking style to it. Unfortunately, shit like the Deep Striker is just a statue rather than a model kit. There's really no point of articulation, it's just what it is.
I've also heard it's not a good kit.
It's probably not a good kit, but it's one of those 50 pounds of plastic kits where it looks really cool, but it's not really a good idea.
I've seen one in person, it is cool.
That's the thing, it looks cool, but in terms of being a model kit, it's not really that great of an idea. So it's same thing with all the 50 pounds of plastic kits, like the Neo Zeon. It's huge, and that's it.
And you can put a cat in the Neo Zeong. Someone has done this, they put a fucking cat in the Neo Zeong. It's fucking adorable.
Fucking... Oh. You're in range. That was 2 shots, but it missed. What? Reduce stagger? What? No. That actually can miss. Wow. Okay, you can dodge that by just you can dodge that by side strafing. That's annoying. I would love to back out, but I'm kind of. Nope, wrong button.
Oh.
I'd like to look down and not be stuck in a melee animation. Thanks.
Well, now I know what I must do. I found Ketchup Mercury.
That man's attempting to watermelon someone. I'm not sure what he's. I'd like to look down. I'd love to look down. There we go. Go, funny yo-yo. Oh, that's actually got more than one attack. Interesting. I'm doing fucking weird ass keystrokes. That didn't actually damage him. Nope. The EXS has a little bit of articulation, but it sits there looking cool, stationary forever. Yeah, the Hummingbird, and the Deep Strike all kind of have the same problem. There's just a little bit too much shit on them. They're cool-looking designs, but in terms of physical model kits, they're just not suited for it. There's just too many big-ass parts that you have to worry about the structural integrity of the model kit, so that you can't really make them move around.
Requesting to sortie.
Gundam Sentinel anime win. I would like to see this as well. Again, because that's just cool. We're going to win, thankfully, but this is just... Unfortunately, this is better than doing it on a PS2 or a PS4 controller for me, but it's still fucking keybind hell. I need to flex to hit all my funny yo-yo keys.
Damn it.
Right, so there's more than one attack in there. I just have to hold it. And unfortunately, that's just kind of worthless.
Yeah, so the fucking Hummingbird isn't actually in GPO 2. That's like the one Zeta we don't have. And like the fucking weird shit from like Evolve, like, you know, the fucking the Shin Matsunaga Zeta.
Minor damage. No need for concern.
Nope, I cannot look down. He is immune because he is below my aspect. Oh no! Even though it's perfectly capable of shooting down, but again, gameplay mechanics.
We won.
Yes, the one fucking pose that the EXS can do.
Oh, yo, look at those fucking numbers.
Wow, those are a lot of numbers. Okay, so unfortunately, this is nice. The only problem is I'm a massive fucking target.
Here are your rewards from
I'm just gonna save that screenshot because
I am an absolutely humongous fucking target in this, and that's kind of the downside here. Also, I have a lot of fucking weapons that require a lot of fucking finicky, like... It's a lot to manage, unfortunately.
Yeah, again, sadly, that's kind of the issue with some of the space maps. You are just being shot from all angles.
Yeah. Is it a good game now? It's still got a lot of the problems that you really wish it didn't.
In my opinion, it's okay.
Is it Big Chunga's wholesome Gundam Arena? Well, you already liked the PS4 version, so of course you're going to say that.
Also, ooh, I got more coins. Hang on.
So this is a little bit better. I'm gonna have to actually fly something a little bit more, more focused, I suppose. Let's grab that Gabba Tetra.
I was good. Say the Tetra's actually pretty good because it's a shooting raid. It's a raid that kind of does better as a counter sniper.
Yeah,
but you can melee the fuck out people, which is nice.
Yeah, so you have that, and also on top of that, everyone's using generals, so it's actually going to be very good at being able to shoot people. So actually,
well, no, because remember, generals beat you.
Aren't I? Oh wait, no, I'm strong against supports, which no one is playing.
Yeah, because the full armor Gundam is kind of eh.
Okay, so let's see here. What's on 1? There's nothing bound to 1. What the fuck? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that to 1, that to 2, and this to 3. That's not what I wanted to do? God, that's such a fucking awful interface. Okay. What? Gabba Tetra. Gabura Tetra. And the space use. So I liked support units mainly because they had typically very reliable, continuous DPS guns. That's what I liked, and I think I'm going to enjoy them much better here.
So the trick with the Gabba Tetra's main gun is, what was it? It's like the Gelgu Jaeger's gun.
Yeah, I was about to say.
If you, like just a regular shot is like a burst fire of like 5 or 6 rounds. Charging it, you get a sniper rifle shot, which has some really good fucking range, so you can,
Yeah, really good range and stagger. But the thing is, it's just kind of a choice, honestly. I think the Gelgu Jaeger has a backup beam that this thing doesn't, so...
No, the Tetra gets, the ARM machine guns, but they stagger really quickly.
Right. I remember the gameplay loop for the Gelgu Jaeger. I remember how to play that, so I'll probably be fine in this.
It's very similar, just again, one's a raid and one's support. Space or ground?
Ground.
Okay. Oh, I hope we get the Dublin map. I want the Goofy map.
Witcher Mercury, and can I just ask why the Space Wizards in the prototype is always somewhere on the spectrum? Ah, yes, because that's just Gundam, really? Because, again, as an archetypal thing, the Gundam, as a machine, not, the series, but the Gundam is a machine in which children kill people for the vast majority of the franchise. There are some adults, obviously. But really, it's just stupid children get handed a gun. That's Gundam in itself. And yes, they are built different. Most of them are autistic. And then some of them realize through bloodshed and trials that they are in fact space psychic wizards with emotional RWR. That's kind of what being a new type is. You get emotional radar warning.
You know what? For shits and giggles, actually, let me use this because it'll be funny to kill like a fucking Cuba or something with this. Did you get the invite or no?
I did now. Good.
All right.
But yes, some protagonists in Gundam are more autistic than others. For example, I think Camille seriously has mental problems and is actually insane.
There's also that one fucking wonderful line from the Japanese, of literally I'm an autistic child.
But then again, the man he also falls in love with 4, who is even worse.
Hey, you leave 4 out of this.
Yes, 4 is based in schizopilled. I'm not cringe, I'm based.
Keyed and schizopilled, thank you.
You're right, I think she's the first MC to sit in a puddle of blood, a puddle of people ketchup and smile. Or did IBO do that too? No, the IBO did that, it just wasn't smiling. But I see what they were doing with the Gundam kind of... Well, we'll see how it progresses as a story, but I think I understand what's going on. Also, hey, look, raids. I hope there are supports. I hope there are supports on the enemy team. But yeah, I figured the whole her synchronizing with the silly ass Gundam acronym this week, because this is what we always do. We make Gundam a word somehow. I think that just kind of bent her a little bit. That she doesn't really. She just remembers her birthday. She's just kind of happy. Every time she kills someone, she remembers happy birthday. That's deranged, but also kind of brilliant. So I think that's what's going on, and that's actually really interesting to pull that out of left field, because yeah, we did start with that. You did put that in front of us. You just didn't tell us the ramifications of it immediately. Everything was nice, happy. We were gonna go on a nice adventure with girls kissing and holding hands. It's gonna be nuts. And then the bloodshed started, as it does with basically every Gundam series.
Oh.
But yeah,
hey, Guna.
It's not surprising, but it's rather novel the way they did it.
Guna, remember your whole thing with Phontomen being banned?
Yep. What?
Someone on the other team, I think, also. I never seen that core fighter modification before.
Last guy on the enemy team, folks. Ooh.
That's a.
He's using the. Unfortunately, he used the leech speak for evil purposes.
Like, no, he's running away.
No.
He's Japanese and he really likes running away. It's simple as that.
No.
Very well. Proceeding to the battlefield.
Japanese speakers, I'm very sorry, but the things that you're trying to do, they're kind of like baby's first chat filter. You need to step that shit up.
Oh, I'm fully expecting the fucking hacks for this game to like show
because
up
it's
soon.
using easy anti-cheat, and apparently that's really easy to get around. It keeps happening, but apparently so.
Requesting mobile suit team move out.
But alright, so let's see if Mami Sima's suit can actually help us out here. If it's anything like the Gelgoog Jaeger, I can actually get it to work, so let's see.
It's just a lot faster.
And
again, those
like
MGs fucking slap. Dude, do you know how hard it was for me to fucking find a high grade of that thing?
Wow, really? It's hard to actually get the high grade of this? You think it'd be a really...
Well, here's the thing. There's that, or there's the fucking remold from one of the fucking Build Fighters games, which, you know...
probably superseded the production.
Yeah, like, dude, I only now was able to find a fucking,
oh boy, it's Jabro.
I was only now able to find a fucking kit for the, what was it, the pink Gaza Sea?
Oh, it's got auto-aim, too.
No, that gun doesn't have auto-aim.
No, the wrist machine gun has auto-aim.
Yeah, the wrist guns have auto-aim, just very limited auto-aim.
Yeah, as I could see, but that's nice. So basically what you do is you just point it at the man and you hold the trigger down. Unfortunately, let's try not to get flanked. That's the wrong button, but... that actually staggered, too, funny enough.
Hilfe! Howard, Jim, what was your plan?
I already still feel like I'm playing with a controller, and that's really annoying. Unfortunately, all of the team has died, so I need to now escape.
Beacon captured.
Well, I didn't die. I'm right here.
I am now surrounded by the enemy team.
An allied unit has been destroyed.
No. I don't want to be made tomato sauce.
You whiffed! Oh, well, then I whiffed. Oh no! Ah!
Enemy has secured a beacon.
Get back here, you swine!
You should eject.
And like that, I'm stuck at the base.
Unfortunately, now I'm gonna get fucking third party. God damn it! I had that shit. Unfortunately, all of my weapons were recharging, and then some other asshole comes in. That man was mine. I killed him.
Oh, wait, Goon. I'm going for it.
Unfortunately, I was abandoned by the entire fucking team, and I had nothing. There's nothing I could do over there. I was abandoned by our team, and everyone died, so I couldn't do anything. I couldn't retreat because I would retreat into the enemies.
I'm fighting. Goon, help! I'm fighting for my life over here. Ah!
So unfortunately, the controls are still not responsive, not as responsive as I'd like, and you still run into problems where people get away from you when they really fucking shouldn't. Also, the aim doesn't seem any fucking better, which is odd. Oh great, stagger mechanics. Oh, Jesus fucking
The enemy
Christ.
has secured a beacon.
Again, this is Clunk, but the worst kind of Clunk. It's just badly designed Clunk.
An allied unit has been destroyed.
Okay, so I feel like the controls are better, but like I imagined, a lot of the problems with this game are just ingrained into its design. Its features. Oh, great. Iframes. Hooray. The boost animations.
I'm spawning by you. Give me a second.
Now, you better turn around and realize that there is an enemy behind you. I'm giving you one chance, teammate.
I think he knows. I think he's more if he's trying to run away. He's kind of outnumbered.
Wrong button. Oh no, watermelon. Oh no! Uh-oh. Got him! Looking for the opening? I got it. So this is a lot of fucking faking out and just basically hiding around corners, trying to trade shots. I don't necessarily like it, but it functions. And wow, that's really odd. That was a really odd parallax moment. Yeah, that does stun rather annoyingly at very long range.
Again, it's great. The Gear Protector is like a fucking counter sniper. I love it.
Uh-oh, that's bad. Oh no.
I'm moving towards
I
you.
just fucked myself. Oh. Yep, because there's a fucking cooldown to get back into the suit. Whoops. I plagued myself.
Oh, hello, Gigan.
Top 5 mecha anime. I have to sit and actually think to get you a list. But Gundam's obviously the top of it just because it's entertaining. Then, then there's shit like Dual Parallel Adventure, which, yes, is a mecha anime, and it's not amazing. It's not the greatest anime ever. It just kind of leaves a nice taste. It's, I don't know, something I just carry around.
I'd say Bubblegum Crisis kind of counts as a mech anime, sort of.
Sort of, and Bubblegum Crisis is incredibly fucking rad.
We still have to watch what looks like more of 2040. 2040
I
is
swear to
interesting.
fucking God, I am now alone again. I spawned in surrounded by enemies. However, most of them are retarded and let me go.
Hang on, they're trying to fucking bomb the base. Oh, that's a lot of them at the base.
Well, I'm here now.
Ah, fuck. Good job, teammate.
Sir, I counter you?
No need for concern.
Of course. Aha!
The enemy has secured a beacon. Enemy mobile suit is down.
Okay, going for the disarm.
Yep. I hit him, and then he hit me and killed me.
Okay, disarming the bomb.
An ally is
there's still a lot of unfortunate clunk about this. I wish the controls were smoother. I can understand wanting to balance certain aspects of response time and, you know, basically maneuverability, but I wish the controls themselves responded a bit better. Because it really just feels like I am fighting effectively an invisible controller's mouse movement, which is awful.
Destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
I know you can rebind like a good portion of the controls. You can always just rebind it so it's a bit more, you know, comfortable.
It's not even that. It's like the sense, like it's very prone to oversteer in ways that you would expect an analog stick to be, but not this. And then there's problems with the camera as well. Your point of view versus what you want to shoot isn't always lined up because your camera is in an odd fucking position. It's... Oh, hey, look, top assists. Wow.
Top the versions.
So, it's... Again, I think it needs work, but the problem is I don't think it's going to get that work. It has no excuses if there's no crossplay between this and the console version. Is there going to be crossplay?
No, they said it's its own thing, so there's no account linking, none of that. So they may actually make fixes for this to make it.
So if they adjust this to be more accommodating to mouse and keyboard control, that'd be fantastic. I just don't think they will. Because I feel like this needs a lot of tuning to make mouse and keyboard not as kind of excruciating, because it feels really clumsy in ways that you can't really get around by being more precise. Like, you can only do so much to counteract the clumsiness of the machine, and it's... really is just a bunch of people boosting around and hiding around fucking corners, and that's really fucking annoying.
I think it just depends on the map, because like the Java map is very fucking claustrophobic.
Yeah, it is, but it's just... There's just some things that I don't necessarily like about how the game... like, how all of the game comes together. But let's run another one, I guess. Also, being kicked out of... Space this time, but also being kicked out of the fucking party after the match ends. Yeah, that's how lobbies work.
It's only for like the what's it called, the regular like quick match stuff. You do a custom lobby, it always brings you back to the same lobby.
Right. You'd expect that one because it's a room, but still,
Yeah. Who knows? Previous player, Type Johnson.
So this needs some work. It could be better, but I feel like it needs to stop seeing some of the things about it as features, is a way I'm gonna put it. Because on the console, all this clunk and shit is considered a feature by balance. I get it, but there's way better ways of doing this. In fact, some people have already done this with other mech games. It feels like Gundam games are basically made in isolation from all other mech games in the genre. Granted, we don't get that many of them, but I feel like... Isn't that hard to play somebody else's game and think, oh, this is nice?
Yeah. And also, sorry, I had to set up my parts for something because I got enough money now to buy a certain suit.
Like, if you're playing if you're making a third-person shooter, which this is a third-person shooter, and you're really not doing... Yeah, there's a little bit of clunk that reminds you you're flying a giant robot, but it's not exactly an amazing amount of clunk. It's not realistic clunk, it's just that it's there, but it's not really doing it in a very good way. If you're making a third-person shooter, what's stopping you from playing other third-person shooters and making, your game better by that? For a culture that is so totally embraced consumerism, Japanese products feel so anti-consumer sometimes. It's because they have some weird doctrine for doing things sometimes. They're not very... Sometimes they're just not good. But they don't get corrections.
Oh god, we're all gonna be fucking great.
But then, actually, we're gonna be... I can't see what the enemy team is, so we're just gonna have to hope and pray they're all supports.
I mean... The Bound Dock can do work. It's just been a while since I used this thing, because...
I mean,
Yeah, I only got it like recently.
I can make this work. The only problem with it is that, unfortunately, yeah, there's nothing I can do if I, you know, if I get caught in a bad situation like that. The only thing is you have to be very, you know, reserved with your hit points, because as we saw in the console version, if you played it, healing really isn't a thing you do. It's there, but typically it is so time-consuming. It's quicker to just die. Which is...
Well, strap is strap is time and or giving the enemy team points, so
yeah,
that's
the thing, though, but you are out of combat for so long that you might as well have dropped dead. In some cases, you will respawn quicker that way as well. So that's one of the... Aside from the controls, that's another game design problem with this game that annoyed the shit out of me from the get-go. I hate it when games have mechanics that aren't really there, like War Thunder's gameplay in general. Oh, we have multiple mission objectives. None of them matter. Just kill everyone. That kind of thing. I feel like repair is one of those things in this game. It's like landing and rearming on an airfield. Yeah, you could do it, but the game's over. So I really hate it, and
it's a fucking scatter shot.
I really hate that shit, and I rail against it because obviously it's incorrect. I actually stagger. Okay, I got that's it. That's it. That's all I can do. So now we have to play defensively now. Because that's it. I really despise passive play, but this is what we got to do. Because now we're just playing peekaboo until we have a hit point advantage, and then we rush somebody. Or we do the age-old roll the tanks thing, where we fucking murder somebody who's trying to play the game. He who acts first gets murked. Fortunately, now the game says I can't output any more damage, so we gotta wait. He's probably dead by somebody else, though.
Try and pace your shots with the beam rifle. Like, because that thing overheats really quick. You're better off to just, like, take a shot or two, and then either swap to the MGs when it's close to being overheated, or,
See, that's the aim being fucky, but alright. But yeah, I know, sometimes it's better to just, like, hold it and charge it, just to give it a sec to kind of rebound, rather than just spraying it. Because you want to put the damage out, but you could potentially do more damage in the same amount of time. You just will do alpha damage instead of raw DPS.
Yeah, I mean, your other option is to...
It depends on suit to suit.
Yeah. But again, thankfully, the Tetra is something I use so much, I won't say I'm an expert enough, I can at least give a lot of decent tips on it. You can also use that to make some slashing attacks, so just really stun a guy. If they're staggered once, okay, press the attack with the rest MGs. That way they're staggered again, and then lead into a like a quick melee swipe or two, you know, before you fucking boost away.
Where's the Project Wingman equivalent to the mecha community? Yeah, because that's actually Project Wingman legitimately had new ideas that were interesting for the genre of game that it was trying to be a part of. Shit that Kono should probably look at too. He's dead.
Oh, so someone made a mod for Comet 7 has the Night Raven as a thing now.
Ah. That wasn't the charge that I wanted because I didn't fire it. I held it the last fucking second. And now he's got iframes.
Give it a second. Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
If they're new, they're gonna just blow their iframes immediately. If they're smart, they'll wait the 5 seconds.
And just a second too early. Gotta be really sure and hold that down for the charge shot. There we go. Where is the map? This is really fucking awkward with this map boundary.
Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Okay, I'm bailing out. Because now I gotta sit here and attempt to rearm. I suppose what I did is
wait, I forgot. Hang on, let me...
What I did that fucked me up the last match is I just emergency ejected rather than crushing. Whoops. Please stop him from coming around the corner and seeing me. Oh, that's a pilot. Where did he go?
Do it, Goon. Make some fucking pasta sauce.
Is he dead? Where did he go? He was just shooting at me. Where the fuck did he go? Did somebody kill him? He tried to shoot me. He failed.
I'm gonna go RTB real quick. I'm a little fucked up. Where are you? I don't even see you on the...
I'm above.
Oh,
That's
I
out
see
of
now.
range. And we're gonna get swarmed over here if we stay here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pulling back just I'm low on HP.
Yeah, I'm pulling back here, and I'm sitting behind this this rock here, and I'm gonna attempt to repair again.
If you're gonna repair, go back to the base. If anything, you repair faster there.
Yeah, with a bit of delay, but let's get some fucking repair here rather than abandoning the entire front line. But we are winning by a healthy margin.
Destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Yeah, I think the matchmaking worked in our favor this time with the teams.
It feels like the repair gun lasts a bit longer.
An allied unit
It's
has been
repairing
destroyed.
still really fucking slowly, but I feel like the repair gun lasts a bit longer now.
I don't remember if they changed anything on the repair
This is
gun.
a winning strategy.
It feels like it's lasting longer and charging quicker.
It definitely recharges faster. I've noticed that change. What was it? Another trick you can use, because remember your repair gun is technically doing damage to the suit, just as negative damage.
Right?
At least on ground missions, crouch and repair. Because your damage boost for crouching as a pilot also applies to the repair gun, I think.
That's goofy, but okay. That makes sense in a weird sort of, we didn't really think this through.
Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Nope, but once again, hilarious parallax.
A bomb has been planted in our base.
Oh boy, right. Yeah,
Oh hell no!
they kind of had to do that because they're losing horribly.
Yes, and I'm in a suit with a psycho monitor. I can see them.
Sense his emotions and then murder him.
I'm gonna do it for my brother Camille.
Bases
Seriously,
are
what the
now
fuck
more
was Rosami's
valuable for
fucking
this mission.
purpose in...
An ally is defusing a bomb.
Done.
Is he
Pancaked.
burped? Good.
I made pasta
Bomb
sauce.
defusal confirmed.
I'm now gonna take that pasta sauce and put it
An
on the
allied unit
hamburger.
has been destroyed.
We're stacking Gundam memes on Gundam memes.
Hey, someone else beat me to it actually. Someone made a fucking animation of that. It's great.
Hamburger.
Just the Ariel and the Alex having a fun time making hamburgers together.
Cooking Mama Extreme. There we go. Fortunately, that's out of range.
Ow. Okay,
Wrong button!
the Q-Blade fucked me up.
I must now stagger the Cubile. Now, everyone shoot him.
I
Shoot
can't
him
have done.
1 minute left in the mission. Keep fighting.
I now have to bail out because I have no
need for
weapons.
concern.
And someone please shoot the skeleton. Thank you. And also, now, great, they're rushing.
Nah, they're trying to get some last minute points. If they kill the entire team, maybe, but it's probably not gonna happen. I'll probably pull in their artillery strike.
Enemy mobile suit is down.
I have killed them all.
Allied unit has been destroyed.
Big brother Dozel, please fire the mega particle cannons.
So as you can see, I'm not terrible at the game. It's just that it requires
Long-range supporting fire.
me adjusting and also playing really passive in this situation. You just wait. You do the age-old World of Tanks thing, where you wait for people to be aggressive and then punish them for attempting to play the video game. That
Ow.
is, unfortunately, a large majority of video games where people want to act aggressively, but the game really just doesn't support you doing that.
Time has run out.
So you sit there waiting for other people to attempt to play the game. It's like you're standing still and watching other people try to have fun. And then when they do that, you kill them.
You know
And
what
then you
you
go
may
right back
actually
to
like?
standing still.
You may like the what's it called, the Black Rider.
You've received some praise.
It's still a or maybe the
You've received some praise.
oh,
So
first
how-
place, nice.
Now, how much damage did I do? Oh, I didn't die. Hooray. So,
Here are your rewards from this battle.
oh well. But I can play this game better, it's just that I have to find a suit that allows me to actually play the way I want it without actually being excruciating, which is unfortunately not every suit.
trying to think. Again, you like more supports or
I like supports. I like supports because they have consistent damage output. I want to shoot people. I want to shoot people as much as I want, even if it does rather mediocre to low damage. I want to be able. I want a consistent output of. I want a Dom Barrage. What's the closest thing do we have to a Dom Barrage?
the Isaac. So the whole gimmick with the Isaac is, it can have either the the fucking Isaac Kai machine gun, right? Or it can have the beam rifle. Get rid of the beam rifle; it's fucking trash and garbage, and no one uses it. The machine gun, though, if you get the parts that increase your auto aim range, you can throw that on the suit, and stack them and get very good auto aim, consistent accuracy. Right, on top of that, the Isaac has stealth, and it has a bunch of abilities that make you an AWACS, where you can just mark enemy players, and any players that you mark take increased damage from yourself and your teammates.
The AWACS Zach, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
right, I have to go buy that. That's why I was looking for it, but I have to go buy it.
Hi.
Yeah, that one is very
Welcome
good. Because again, it's also considered a stealth unit, so you can kind of hide on radar and kind of sneak past people in some ways.
Assuming I have enough money for it. Yeah, the eyes. Yeah, that I don't. I'm just short.
Keep going. I think one of the missions. I think one of the dailies or new player things gives you 200,000 DP. I'm gonna take a leak real quick. So give me just 5 seconds.
Right, so support here, obviously. Yeah, so I like support because I like the consistent damage output. It feels like it's being fucked over less by the game's mechanics trying to interrupt you, and also making weapons that revolve around stagger better. Because they're just trying to goad you into playing their stupid melee minigame. So that's what I enjoy. Unfortunately, that is not every suit, and then we have to deal with the fact that raids do bonus damage. The only problem is we have the only thing I really have is the GM cannon and the Gigant. I probably should have saw this coming. I get Jago. I do have. Well, actually, no. Hey, the Zess. Hey, wait a minute. I have the Zessa. The Zessa's a support. Interesting.
Promise me you'll come back.
The ZZ Top.
Huh? What is it?
Ah! More tokens! Hooray!
Take this.
Also a Cubalite. Unfortunately, there will be no Haman Karan feat picks on the stream. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to look elsewhere.
Oops is gonna be disappointed. He's gonna be distraught. You know that?
I'm very sorry that we just can't have that on stream.
Hi.
But let's give it another roll and see what we get.
So the Zusa is also not a bad support. It is
rocket based, right?
So it has 3 or 4 different missiles it can fire.
Right, no, it has the double Zetas missile pods, but better, I think, right?
Yes, because they direct fire. They don't have the fucking arcing.
Yes, they're planar LRMs rather than inner sphere LRMs. They don't arc upwards.
What was it? You get those. You get.
Ooh, Gooflight type. Exactly what I wanted.
Is that the one with the minigun or the one with the?
The one with the minigun. Though it's a raid, but it's a minigun.
It's not bad. They had to kneecap it a little bit because it was really fucking effective a couple patches ago. But yeah, what was it? Another suit that you may like that is sadly I don't think in the pool of suits here is maybe something like the Zaku Flipper. The Vodum Zaku, yes.
Amphibious Zakus.
No, dude, that's not amphibious. It's a space reconnaissance Zaku.
Oh
right,
and it's literally the fucking.
Oh right,
Vodoms.
yeah, no, the Vodoms one. Oh right, I remember that now. And Iron Nail, great. Okay, there's that. We could play the Zaza, or we could play the Gooflight time. So let's try the Zaza.
Okay, then ground or space then, since
Let's go to ground.
Okay, I'll invite you in just a second.
So register for sortie, register ground use, and then customize, because this has a lot of fucking weapon systems. Shortcuts, missile. Is there a button that I could have for just next weapon?
You have to. I think that's just your scroll wheel, if I recall. That's your.
Oh, right. Well, actually, that's only 1 to 2. I don't think I'm ever really going to be using melee with this, but we'll try. So it's weapon, weapon, missile, rocket, weapon, machine gun. 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not what I want. So 5, and then 1. And then, just in case, I don't think I'm going to be using melee all that often, but okay, fine. 6, and then, for whatever fucking reason, we need the Vulcans. So
the Vulcans are nice because, remember, you can boost and shoot the Vulcans at the same time.
Right, we'll see exactly what we can get at us, but yeah, as you can see, lots of missile.
Also, one of the missiles, the missiles have, like, the fucking anime explosion, icon. Those do damage over time. Like, they actually stay in the area for a bit and go off. So you can kind of use them to kind of lock down an area for guys low on health.
Yeah, one's got, okay, well, we got lots of missile. We got fire missile, explosion missile.
Those are the damage over time ones that, like, linger in the area.
Oh, that's a beam cannon for 4. Okay, right.
It's a beam shotgun, essentially.
Interesting.
So it's a nice, like, get the fuck out attack.
So yeah, let's try this. Because I'm just more at home with support. The only problem is that supports can be very easily murked on. But then again, competitively, people don't really use raid suits, if I remember correctly. That was the meta while I was playing, at least.
They changed it now because certain raid suits are scary with their power attacks.
Yeah, they also did, whatchamacallit, they also changed around making raids that act like other suits, but they're still raids. I remember the GOG, it's just, it's a raid, but it's not.
No, the GOG's still a raid, it's just, it is very slow, and if it gets within touching distance of you, it makes you,
You are dead.
It says, oh, I guess you can have a little GOG chimp, come here, and then it slices you with the nails.
Why is that color? Axis. Axis is why it's that color. And hello, Tanya. Welcome to Gundam. Okay, so, get the invite. Are we good? There we go.
I just realized there's no Jump Sniper 2 in here. I can't shoot people a fucking giant Car 98.
Oh no,
sucks.
well, I don't like that version anyway.
What?
I don't like the Car 90. Even though the white dingo one isn't actually accurate to the video game, I like my giant beam sniper. That's Jump Sniper 1, honestly.
Yeah, Jump Sniper 1 gets the less cool version of that beam rifle.
Yeah, the less cool version, and then all the white dingo suits, no matter what, get the wacky fucking prototype beam rifle.
No, just the Jim.
Only the regular Jim. Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't get the proto beam rifle. The Jump Sniper 2 gets the fuck off sniper rifle, or it gets the bazooka, or the what's it called?
It's like an aggressive misshapen.
Or the ground type.
Yes, I'm gold. Always believe in your soul.
I kind of actually like this design. I'm kind of tempted to try and get a kit of that one day.
Always believe in, 'cause you are. That's just fucking Axis. They're all really, really sheltered out there in their asteroid at the edge of Earth's orbit.
Look, they're trying their best. Also, McGillis Farid, that's IBO, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's what the fucking weird arranged marriage. It's kind of creepy when you think about it.
Yes, once again, ladies and gentlemen, IBO. Child soldiers are bad, but polygamy is rad.
No, I meant more of fucking McGillis and his weird arranged marriage to like the literal child. Is that just the whole? I never watched IBO, but is that just the whole fucking thing? Because all I hear about is just polygamy and weird ass relationships. For the first part, yeah. Then it just becomes then it becomes Orga. Are we the baddies?
Gee, I wonder. Are we the bad guys? Shooting POWs in the back of the head? No, impossible.
Very well. Proceeding to the battlefield.
I still love the fucking. I think was it the first and second episode of fucking IBO. You have fucking can't remember the MC's name.
Isn't that Asian and Eastern cultures in general? Yes, I suppose, but it's also rather normal now, considering Western values altering themselves into horrifying, misshapen things. So the Asians are kind of normal now, I suppose.
Requesting mobile suit team.
Man, the
move
Black
out.
Rider with its like unaltered paint job just looks wrong to me.
Gigantic LRM shoulders. Aman-sama, guide me.
Goon, you did invest in case, right, for your suit?
No, I don't have enough
well.
money.
Imagine. Well, I hope you like ammo cook-offs.
Begin
We
the
were
mission.
informed that there were some budget cuts. Also, this horrifyingly bad gray.
Joke's
Okay.
on you, Goon. See here, I know a simple way to fix this problem.
We go around in a circle?
No.
Oh, well, fuck you. Fuck you and your magical invisible coating. Look at this guy from Northrop.
But now you thought it was a burr.
Okay, next missile. Oh, I'm stunned.
Minor damage. No need for consent.
I am still being shot by literally everyone. Yep,
Hang on, moving to you. I'm moving to you.
I made the mistake. I tried to play the video game and I'm instantly dead. Yeah, no. I can't
Leave
lead
my-
the attack like that, and that's why I hate this map, because you go to the enemy team, the map is so small and circular, there's really no cover, so if you push forward, you're gonna run into the entire enemy team.
Select where and how to sortie again.
That's why I hate this map.
I've done goofy things on this map.
An ally
I've killed a new
unit has
Gundam and a
been
Zanny
destroyed.
once.
Sadie.
Requesting to sortie.
The General Electric Gym.
Now,
Missiles and missiles. I am being stun locked, literally out of spawn. This is why I hate this map, because it becomes a snowball like this too. Many reasons to hate this map. Many, many reasons. It is impossible to single out targets. It will very quickly turn into a snowball, whereas one team dies and the enemy team maintains fire superiority.
Enemy mobile suit.
And so
Does that kinda-
it just slides to one spawn and everybody gets fucking spawn
An
camped.
allied unit has been destroyed.
Another thing Asian game designers cannot do, map design.
Requesting to sortie. An allied unit has been destroyed.
I would love to be able to fight back, really I would, but I'm being instantly staggered the moment I actually do anything. You can't do anything. They've already won. We might as well just ult F4. They are in the spawn.
Because Goon, you think War Thunder is bad, but like it's punishing you for like leaving the game early. This game fucking just slaps your balls.
No, this is even worse than War Thunder. Oh, we're losing. But this is. We physically will not be able to top this. We are being shunted into a corner and spawning in, unable to take back fire superiority. Thus, we will always die to the enemy, literally waiting for us to spawn.
Take beacons to advance the operation. Minor damage. No need for
And now I'm being focused again.
significant damage. Be careful.
Drumming the bomb. Fuck you
Hey,
for
I
not
actually hit him.
this fucking insult.
Wow.
You should eject.
Oh boy, funnels.
Has been destroyed.
On top of actually having to learn my weapon systems. You can't actually do anything once this happens. This is why this map was awful originally, and why this map is still awful. It snowballs.
Ally has destroyed
It also
enemy
probably
mobile
isn't
suit.
helping that again everything is unrestricted, so people are bringing probably only the best suits ever, if they don't have anything else.
I mean, it doesn't really have to it's not even really about taking the best suits ever, honestly.
Ally SOS signal.
I mean, some people will just do that because people are like, haha, I know everything about this game on the PS4. Thus I will come in and immediately only use meta suits.
Minor damage.
Think of all the easy kills I will get. Some people are obviously doing that, but this is coming down to, this is just bad map design. It doesn't matter which suits you have on either team here. You will just naturally, slide into an unrecoverable snowball. Because one team's units will die on one side, and then they will push into the spawn. And then the other units will then, like, slowly collapse under multiple fucking, more of the enemy teammates than more friendlies. It becomes increasingly easier and easier to focus fire and instantly destroy players on the enemy team once you've won the initial numerical advantage. And then they can't come back.
An allied unit has been destroyed.
It's over in 5 seconds, really. Now we're just fucking around here for an extra 3 minutes. You should have slapped. You would, if this game was designed sensibly, you would have slapped the person upside the head who came up with this map and thought, "Hey, this is a great idea, right?" No. Because within the first 5
I think this before because this is what's called this like a callback from the first game.
I can't do anything! I got a snipe off at a guy with less than 0 health, or like less than like 10% health, but the problem is he will now respawn at full health and come back to the firing line where all of his teammates are at the time that I will respawn. Their team maintains the positional advantage and fire superiority. I get another spawn to instantaneously fall face first into my own grave. This is why you don't do these things. This is like War Thunder spawn camping, but even more hyper accelerated.
2 minutes left in the mission. Pieces are now more valuable for this mission. Minor damage. No need for concern.
The iframes also don't help with the situation. Stun locking has no place in PvP. IMO straight up discourages picking fights. It makes things chancier in some cases, but honestly, it's just a really fucking hackneyed and annoying mechanic. It's basically trying to find some way to cripple a player who's using maneuverability to his advantage, and you just can't shoot because he's actually maneuvering away. It's an attempt to balance speed, but it's not really a good balance.
Supporting fire incoming.
It's half-assed. You're attempting to cripple someone from moving around to make them easier to shoot, but honestly it becomes more annoying, and at the end of the day, really isn't all that sensible. Again, all I can do is spawn and hold mouse 1 at the nearest enemy, and that's all I can do. They have nearly 4 times the amount of points in it. Again, why is this match 3 minutes long? It was over in the first minute and a half.
10 minutes, actually. All the matches are 10 minutes, like Titanfall 2.
So this is absolutely atrocious as a game, at a game design standpoint. This is something that should just be removed from the entire game, because you could immediately see the problems with this, and you should go, oh, let's redesign this. Like making it bigger, less of basically a kill box. But not everyone likes to play shipment. This is what this is, really, at the end of the day. Shipment with a little bit more space.
See, again, I kind of just am used to this, so I kind of just go, okay, this is a wash, and just...
Again, you use the battered housewife joke at War Thunder, but this game is even worse in a lot of other respects. So just because you're used to it and ignoring it doesn't make it actually any less awful, because you have to think, hey, what about a brand new player you have to encourage to play this game, other than arm twisting them and basically lying to them? No, it's fun, I swear. No, it's not really all that fun in a lot of cases.
Yes, but there's
it actually has crippling problems. But hey,
yes,
most
I agree.
diversions.
But again, we're also playing this where they just said, okay, fuck it, you can bring whatever you want.
That's not the problem with this map. It doesn't matter. The point cost doesn't matter. It could be anything against anything. It's not what units are effective. It's literally numerical superiority with literally anything. A player will go forward and shoot the first thing that they see in any suit, period. You don't have to worry about alpha damage or damage output in general or anything. They will go forward and they will immediately shoot the first thing that they see. If you have a bunch of players right next to each other, chances are they will attempt to focus a target because, haha, easy kill with lower health. Everyone will try to dogpile the suit or the unit with the lowest health because they want the kill, because the kill gives you points. Points good. So that you can bet on what players do without even actually having any detail in the fucking game whatsoever. So it's not the point cost. And the problem with this map is that spawning units don't have any way to defend themselves once you lose the initial fight and you lose numerical support. Doesn't matter which suits are on which team, it just matters that there are more guys pressing mouse 1 into your team. That's it. That's why it's flawed. And it's actually an awful map, honestly. The complaining comes out now because that's just stupid. I couldn't do anything. I was sitting there just feeding the enemy team points because that's all I could do. There was no way to break out of that. We were all being shot in our spawn.
Could have spawned as a pilot and, walked over and captured one of the other spawn points because that's what one of our guys did.
And fat good, that really did us. Because the map is so fucking small.
Well, the issue was they wouldn't go for the other far one that's, close to their spawn, and that way it would have at least made them have to choose, okay, which way are we looking? Anyway, grounder space.
Let's try another ground map that isn't that awful one.
Well, it's currently just randomized ground, so we're at the mercy of, RNGesus.
Well, there we go. We can't possibly get the worst map in the game twice, right?
Look, man, I just want the military port map. I want my bathtub.
That's kind of okay. But you see, there's a lot to complain about in this game, and there's a lot of things that are just really bonehead obvious things that should be changed that don't. But unfortunately, I've sat playing War Thunder, just, sitting there loudly talking about shit that needs to change, and to no effect, because no one's listening to little old me. So, again, there are some really awful problems, and you show that to a new player, they'll go, yeah, I'm gonna go play something else, and rightfully they should, because why the fuck would you why the fuck would you walk into that willingly? You wouldn't, unless you're a masochist and you find that fun.
Give me 1 second, just fitting out the fucking Testarossa.
So that's, again, this game has clear fucking issues that really need resolved, but this is a network test. We'll see if the development branches off severely from the PS4 version. Probably won't, but it could. They could do that, but the major problem with this game is that, yeah, you have problems like that, which are awful, and I can't recommend the game to anyone because of that. That's why I stopped playing it, because fuck that. If I wanted to play a Gundam game, I'll just boot up the fucking PS2 and play one of the older Gundam games, which have problems, but they're less frustrating than this. Which, yeah, in a gacha game that you want people to spend money on in order to keep the game going, yeah, you don't want that. I mean, of course, letting every sucker into the door and hoping that they throw money at you before they realize that money isn't going to solve the problem, that's good. However, that's not cool. That's not game design. That's a scam.
Some guy's name is Char was right.
Char, drop the rock. Please drop the rock. So, Star Wars Squadrons multiplayer died because of the awful new player experience. I called it and was downvoted to oblivion on the subreddit because those people don't want you acknowledging those problems because part of them knows it will never be fixed, so please stop holding up a sign that says new players don't come here. They're fucking desperate, really, at the end of the day. Those are the same people who say, oh, it's a beta. They'll fix it. They don't want people to leave even when they should. So the thing is, do you have to actually deal with a bad game? No, you don't. You can walk out whenever the fuck you want. Games are for entertainment. It being free is no actual consolation for that. Saying, oh, well, it's free, doesn't mean you have to sit there and play a bad free game. You could go play other games that are free that are actually much better, or God help you pay to play a game that is actually considerably better than this. So, again, you could be absolutely ruthless with the problems of a game. In fact, you should, because God help us, the developers might see the problem and fix it. Because that's what I do. I don't like mindlessly shitting on games just because I feel bad. No, I actually want them to be fixed. That's why I'm so hypercritical sometimes. People disagree with me, and they wouldn't be this, critical of things, but I do this because these are live services, and they very much can be fixed if the developers wanted them to. So that's why I sit there talking very loudly, and I may sound overly negative to some people, but that's because I'm stating the problems outright with the intensity that I think they need to be said in order to maybe knock a big enough rock into someone's forehead for them to get the idea.
Very well. Proceeding to the battlefield.
I can't control people's thoughts. Nobody can, and nobody really wants to live in a world where other people can do that to you. So the only thing you could do is throw a really big rock at their forehead and hope the idea imparts itself from the impact into their incredibly thick skull. That's the only thing you can do. But is this game perfect? No. Is it easier to play now? Yeah. Does that help? Not really?
Approaching combat area. Begin sortie.
It's a live service. Would be nice if we're actually getting served. Yeah, right. That's the whole joke of a live service. It's a live service. The service sucks though. It's not actually live. You have to wait months, and it's not actually you're not actually being serviced.
Begin the mission.
So let's hope we can actually get into a proper fight now, because we're not in an awful map. So hopefully I can actually utilize my suit and do stuff.
Capping Bravo now.
Okay, I'm covering you guys capping F. They got one suit in the middle. I think it's in the EX Gundam. I think.
If it's big and chunky, probably, because I think that's the only, yeah, it's an XS Gundam. I can tell from fucking...
Take down the Tetra over there, and that is not where I wanted it to be, but oh well. Aha! Damage over time in the exact right area. Thank you. See, now we have some space to move around. I can actually kind of pick my attack, but this is a lot of pussyfooting around.
Oh, that's double Zeta, actually. It's on XS.
Oh, okay. The shadows confused me. I just saw the booster pack, and I'm like, oh, that must be that.
Yeah, well, there's two big scary things now, not one.
I can't just get over how ugly that suit. Well, that's what I get for looking at my chat. Whoops, that's skill issue.
Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
I'm gonna use my iframes and attempt to run away. Yep. Yeah, it'd be nice to actually see the actual path of my rockets over my gigantic banana suit. You're too slow! Nerd. Yeah, you see, as you can see, I'm moving this way, and the reticle's on this side of the screen, but when I fire, I can't actually see the lead of the rockets. So, once again, Jesus Christ, I hate this perspective.
Supporting fire incoming.
I guess is someone shooting at me? I think they're shooting at me. I think someone's mad. Someone wants banana.
I'm gonna go RTV and repair.
As am I. Okay, exit. Wow, I don't think the reaction time as a pilot should be limited as well, because I just noticed the turn speed of the pilot is also awful. I'm pretty sure that should just be tied up to 100%. That's just my take on it, because that's really awkward. I mean, it's probably better on foot, not on thruster. Let me see. No, it's still amazingly awful. It's like you can only slowly turn around, like we're playing a fucking survival horror game.
Look, man, there's a reason why the best way to just kill a pilot is just use the fucking rocket launcher. Don't use the fucking gun.
Gotta go back up to full speed. Let's get back in there. Thankfully, we're already winning, so I don't really have to worry about, wasting too much time now. So I'd love them to make actually really meaningful, like, noticeable adjustments to this game for PC.
Ally has destroyed an
like adjusting where the camera is, and a lot of other small improvements, and then maybe some large ones. But it's yet to be seen if they're actually going to significantly alter the game just for PC. They can, we don't know if they will. It would probably do the game a whole lot of fucking service. I can accept things like the goofy melee combo system and the stagger effects and a lot of other problems that don't need to be here or changed. I'll complain about them because I don't personally like them, but they can be well designed and well done if they are well designed and well done.
I guess we got the karma match because
Yeah, I guess so. We got the we got the tomatoes. Ha ha ha. That fucking phrase now has a new meaning.
Probably hiding in the corner somewhere repairing because... Oh, that's cruel.
That's a shotgun. That's what that is. Okay.
Yeah, the beam...
I'm really gonna have to rebound the shift, because I want that to be boost, but it's not. It's jump. That actually does a sizable amount of damage. The only problem is it's instantly out of ammo. Hello. Unfortunately, I walked over an exploding man. My mistake.
A bomb has been planted in our base.
So yeah, we got the awful game, and the game gave us a pity match full of morons. Correct. At least
I'm
that part
not
of the
gonna pop
matchmaking
the
works.
base. I'm not gonna fucking stop the base bomb. They earned it.
Yeah, this is fine.
So again, what do we really need to fucking base bomb them? That's just adding insult to injury.
Successfully demolished, taking significant damage. The enemy mobile suit is
Well, but enjoy the artillery there. You're all fucked. Goodbye.
2 minutes left in the mission. Bases are now more valuable for this mission.
Oh no.
Supporting fire
How
incoming.
unfortunate.
Oh, I already the fucking pilot. Oh, I feel bad now.
It was the Gamma Tetra pilot. He bailed out.
Oh well.
Oh, that is a shame. We're very sorry.
The bomb has destroyed our base.
Haha, rockets.
Nah.
Oh no! Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh. I got staggered the fuck out of my kill, but what else is new? And that's my first death anyway. Oh well.
I think it's my first death also.
So yeah, we got the pity match against the morons. Alright, the matchmaking system appears to work.
1 minute left in the mission. Select where and how to sortie again.
I think the issue is again because if our call GPO2 does use like kind of like a skill-based matchmaker.
Evacuate the target area.
The issue is it goes off your rated rank.
Well, we're all
And since
morons.
Supporting fire
Well,
incoming.
no, I'm getting at is since everyone is
Requesting
a
to
D
sortie.
rank in ground more or less.
Supporting fire
It's
dealt
just
damage.
kind of the
Now's your
Smurfs and the actual new players are being mixed together in ways they probably shouldn't be.
Ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
That is, it's really really extremely hard to aim that.
Secure the beacon.
I mean, it's better than a double Zetas, like, hits a building and doesn't actually even damage anything. But, yeah, I really hate where the camera is right now. Excuse me. Hello, I will go up. Oh. Good dodge roll, though. Oh well. Time to play something else.
Mission accomplished.
I stopped moving for like 5 seconds. That double Zeta was just looking at me confused. Yeah, top.
Top assist. How
You
much?
received some praise.
How much damage did I do? Not a whole
Here are
lot.
your
Again,
rewards
it's
from the
very hard to
show.
actually compare my stats unless I remember exactly what the fuck the number was. I think that's kind of a placebo thing. Oh, promotions. Ooh. Not like it really matters, but... Everything. Okay, look, there's a lot of things wrong with this game, but the banana from Axis is not one of those things. It's fine. Leave it alone.
When you have that thing modded out the right way with with parts, this is actually pretty scary. Like, was that you can put a crap load of defense parts on it.
Yeah, it looks like it could actually be, significantly better. Like a lot of the suits that we have are of the ridiculous high cost and thus immense space for upgrades types.
Kind of, yeah.
So that's the thing with playing with the double Zeta suits, and then most likely the very, very soon the Char's counter-attack suits.
Some of them are pretty broken like that. I mean, I remember the... What is it? If I call the Rigazi is a pretty good raid.
Alright, so let's go play the Goof Flight type. Okay, so
just a word of warning. One of the things they did to kind of kneecap it, it's a little bit easier to knock it out of the air when it's flying around.
What is it?
Oh.
So just
take this.
Just keep that one in mind.
Well, then I'll just be the Goof Brown type.
That should be all you need to know.
I mean, the Goof Flight type is actually pretty useful. Like, it has some better weapons than the regular Goof, or like the regular Goof Custom.
Or actually, I guess what I'm gonna be is I'm just gonna be a Dom. That's what I'm gonna be.
Yeah, no, fair. What do I want to use? You know what? I haven't used the...
It's only ground use. Okay, let's see here. Gatling shield. We don't have any parts, which we should probably go get those. But I don't really have any money, so let's see what we can buy here. Let's actually have a look.
Do you have any, what's it called, recycle tickets?
I should have some. I got some dupes.
Yeah, so you can probably buy some parts, because I know some of the... Again, they changed the economy for this, it looks like, so like some things are kind of dirt cheap at the moment.
Custom parts.
These are the current supply materials.
Ah, okay, so what do we have? Beam resistance or back HP? Back damage, yeah, no.
That's only good for space.
Yeah, let's just take the beam resistance
you so
and call it a day. Yeah, I can't get anything else, so there's that. That's the only parts that I can fucking buy. What about DP?
These are the current supply materials.
I can actually buy some things. Good, okay. Right, okay, so... Yeah, there's resistance coatings. Can we get one that reduces stagger, please? Probably not.
No, there's no things that resist stagger.
What
I think there's a part you can get that makes certain special effects don't last as long, like being marked or stunned, like a radar jamming or something, but I think that's it.
Okay, thrusters. Reticle response time. Ooh. How nice. They'll turn just the mouse smoothing down a little bit. And a surprise twist, this game supports 21:9 resolutions. Why? Why?
Probably because it's probably the PS5 version, so it can
I guess maybe. And then again, the Xbox One and the PS5 are basically just PCs, so that makes sense. Turning speed is only for low-cost supports. Oh well. I don't actually have the proper ranks to buy. Right, this shit. Right, so I guess I can stack HP.
Thank you so much.
Resistances would probably be better, though, so we'll just buy a bunch of those.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Kind of weird. I've seen people argue with them resistance over just stacking HP, because your legs and your head are a percentage of your HP
Thank
bar.
You so much.
Mm-hmm.
So arguably by giving yourself more HP, you're making that percentage bar,
Thank you so much.
I don't know.
Ah, you can't just straight up buy it.
Thank you so much.
That's for shields. Depends on what we get. But then again, I am using the goof now, so.
Thank you so much.
And now I'm out of money.
Come again. Promise me you'll come back.
Improve your shit, woman. Okay. Well, first thing I should probably use these shortcuts. Gatling I don't know what the Gatling shield does, but we'll put it on something important. That's gonna be one. Two, I suppose. 3. I guess we'll just test these and see how they are. 5. These have a slow as fuck reloading time, but then again, that's just a shield. Okay, that's not a weapon, that's just a shield. Never mind. Okay, I only have 4 weapons. Okay, so first thing we can do is just kind of slap-a-donk that shit in there, and then throw some resistances on this. What's the resistances already? They're kind of just exactly the same, so it could just benefit from whatever we can put on it. Great. Okay, so ballistics resistance. Hooray.
You also want to take the moment to change your shortcuts for boosting and jumping, since...
Yeah, that's becoming a massive problem. Beam resistance. Yeah. Actually, is this?
Yeah, Crixie doesn't have any booster parts. There really wasn't much you can get the... Was it? I think most people just spent their money getting the like whatever goofy 3-star that was like, you know, about 100.
That it. Yeah, I bought the EXS because that is actually kind of interesting. The only problem is, yeah, it's just kind of funny in comms. Even thruster 1 is important, lol. Yeah. Here comes people telling me what the metagame is and that. Why don't I just get the regular Gundam and load bazookas and then stagger cancer people, right? Because I know that one's coming. I know someone's gonna fucking tell me, oh, that's really good. Yeah, I know, I hate it.
I'm just saying, actually, like, unironically, the Gundam with the Hyper Hammer is kind of funny.
I remember the Hyper Hammer actually being kind of stupid, though. I remember that.
Yeah, because you can kind of, if I recall, the one weird gimmick is it has pretty much no wind-up for its downswing. So you can be right next to a guy, and as long as they don't tackle you, you can actually just knock down most people.
Okay, where the fuck is boost? I want it on shift. Okay, weapon selection. Ascend, special attack, reload, jump, ascend. That's what I don't want that there. Where the fuck is spacebar? There it is, right at the fucking top.
Wait, Crix, you can't counter the Hyper Hammer? Oh!
Shift.
I didn't know that.
Yes, thank you. Okay then.
Is that just for the downswing, or is that also for like your neutral?
Fan-fucking-tastic. So now shift is
Modifying
boost.
settings.
Great, fantastic, great, awesome. All right, I'm ready to go.
Did you get the invite, or?
No, okay. I didn't know you sent one, because Steam, that's the fucked up thing. Steam support works, but I'm not getting any of the pop-ups.
That could be because you have some of your shit turned off, because...
Possibly, didn't check. All right, well, let's go see what we can do.
Okay, Crix, thank you for giving me a reason to try the Hyper Hammer now for shits and giggles.
PMU directives give parts you should do those. It's only live for a day, so I'm not really going to worry about it too much.
I'm not really sure if they said if any of this was going to carry over or not. I don't think it is. But...
Probably not, because they literally gave us all, like, the vast majority of suits in the game.
No. Again, we have a very, very limited...
Well, the vast majority of the new suits looks like...
No. This is several patches old. Like, dude, we have none of the unicorn shit. We have none of the advanced and Zeta shit they've been putting in.
Right.
Like, we're missing a lot.
Yeah, well, yeah, apparently this ends tomorrow, so... Not even close, baby. Well, we'll see, because we have a lot of things. But then again, the last time this is actually, funnily enough, about where a little bit after where I just kind of, wandered off to go do other things, because the double Zeta's here, and then it looks like we have a little bit of stuff after the double Zeta, and then that's where we are, and that's about where I stopped playing. So, right back to where I was.
There's also a new double.
Time loss.
There's also a new double Zeta besides the the Phaz. There's also the enhanced double Zeta, which is
enhanced
goofy.
Double Zeta.
It's the one from the end of double Zeta. Where they gave it more missile packs.
It's cancer. Yeah. Oh, right, the armored one. Right.
Yeah, the one with the armor, and it's a raid, and remember the giant ass beam saber it has?
Yeah.
It got bigger.
Right, I remember that. It's also bullshit in G Generations. It's hilarious.
You know, it's not, you know,
it has a fuckload of health, and then the fucked up thing is, it's more expensive than the regular double Zeta. It has a fuckload of health, it has the full armor, it can't transform, but here's the thing. At literally when you're reduced to no health and no energy, you can eject everything, and you're just the Zeta with full health and full energy.
You know, we're not talking about the Phas. We're talking about the enhanced double Zeta, which is again the.
Oh, it's even worse than that. Oh, okay. I thought it was just that. Oh, okay.
No. So the enhanced double Zeta is the double Zeta, but it's a raid, and again the giant fuck off beam saber got even bigger and now has a power attack that will fucking one-hit KO some things. It's hilarious.
So basically you throw the entire screen as a melee attack at the guy is what I'm seeing. Because I remember the big beam saber being really easy to not miss with.
Proceeding to the
Yeah,
battlefield.
it also can use like the 2 regular beam sabers afterwards, so you can kind of do some fun combo.
No, the E's double Zeta is literally just what's under the FAs. Okay, all right. It's just biocomputer active.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so that's even. Again, I can't. All I'm imagining is the entire screen fucking flashes and someone gets hit with a fucking really big, like someone loses a bunch of health.
Catapult deck is
Like
open.
there's a swinging animation, but the size of the beam saber is too big to render on screen, so it looks like they just threw light at you.
It's more like, okay, you take the beam saber and now it becomes like a giant fucking beam fly swatter, and you just smack it down once in front of you.
It's a really big overhead slash. It's amusing. Ah, okay.
Though it does kind of break. It did break some of the boss fights because it did a shitload of damage to
I would bet.
Like was it the Alpha Razil?
Now I'm an underwater type.
It's just like in the anime.
Good. So now I won't have to do that when I'm boosting around now. Great, fantastic. I won't have to accidentally press. Space is now jump and shift is now boost, as it should be.
Enemy has secured a beacon.
Because when is shift jump, guys? Oh boy, he's got iframes. I guess we'll wait. And then I'll immediately get fucking staggered. Right at the last round. It's good, fantastic. That's what I want to see. Consistent damage output. It's a raid, but that's what I want.
Oh, fuck off. I hit the ground. I still hate the fact they changed the noise of the fucking Yorinoga's beam rifle.
Ow. Well, you're dead anyway, buddy. Whoops. There's a button to toggle fly. Oh, right, it's Q. Right,
Yeah.
that's same as transformation. So space is up. So it's basically space controls. I have a button that turns space controls on. But it unfortunately does run out. Okay. That's a Gatling gun? Huh?
Yeah.
I thought they would turn that into a shotgun because that's typically what it is on most goof derivatives, but okay. They take the 5-hand cannon and kind of make it a shotgun.
What is it? There is what's it called, the goof heavy armor. Gets that.
Ah, they're just out of range.
Ow.
Nope. That was a misstep. That was my bad. It was almost a skill issue. Alright, you see, this is actually kind of nice. Fortunately, the flight does not last forever, but I can't ask for everything.
I just cluster bombed some poor fucking pilot.
No, I thought that was gonna splash, but it didn't. Had to hold fire there because of low iframes, and this guy is in the way. Where you going, boys? Where you going?
Ow. I got killed by fucking Barcelona, man.
Oh, damn it, I got staggered by an explosion. And then I'm staggered again. Fuck you, Haman-sama.
Yeah, I don't think the white types get they get the blast stagger nonsense.
It would be kind of overpowered if they did. This is already kind of effective. I'm enjoying it. Really, I am.
Oh, you know, again, the flight type, the flight type was really fucking good. Again, there's a reason why they had the kind of kneecap, I think, at one of the patches.
Ow, my legs! Oh no! But yeah, I can see. I can very much see. I can be very aggressive in this. Because I can just continuously output damage, and it's great. I can be as aggressive as I want because my magazine doesn't fucking instantly empty. And I can do funny things like fly up in the air really quicker. Unfortunately, now I will hit the ground and fall. Actually, wow, okay, I didn't fall on my ass.
You may like the heavy arms Doga, actually, because, like, the only down, like, it has a
team. Oh. Got you. Bye. See, that's nice. I like that. Oh, unfortunately, yeah, there's the death. I guess I slid into the building. I guess that's what happened. I just kind of slid into the building and that broke the fall. But now my legs are oofed. Oh no. That's why you pump thruster parts into this. I could see. Yes, good. This is actually nice. I didn't really want to go that high, but oh well. Hi there. Bye.
This is a winning strategy.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Oof. My shins. See, this is nice because I can actually get around the really annoying pussyfooting peekaboo shit that this game really relies on. Because then I can just appear in places where people don't expect me and then shoot them dead. That's nice. Overpowered, but that's exactly what I wanted. Overpowering. Fuck you.
Oh my god. What if I
want to kill you today.
61?
I have to fall back. Uh-oh. Sir, we've got a problem. You may not be able to fix it. Got him! Oh, my legs! Keep shooting him. Goodbye!
Oh, hell no!
I am leaving! Goodbye!
Oh, man.
And now I will probably immediately fall down. There we go.
Okay, the pipe's been fucking squished.
I like to... There we go. My legs are all goofed up, yep. Exactly! My legs are all goofed, sir. I've had an oof in the goof.
What do we get for goofing around, Goon?
Yeah, unfortunately, this is what I get for goofing around. A little bit too much goofing around.
Ah, fuck.
Supporting fire incoming.
So, well, like most games, when you get something really effective to overpower it, then shit starts to open up real fucking quick, doesn't it?
Long-range supporting fire incoming.
Okay, right, you wouldn't... Alright, I see what it is. So when the bar fills up, I fall out of the air. So what you want to do is you don't want to boost forward too quickly, you just want to hover. And that's why increasing the thruster bar means you'll be able to do more. I get you.
Or if you want, could also, I guess, you know, be weird and invest in thruster recovery in there, where you just get your thruster back faster. But
that would also.
I've never seen anyone really use that setup. I think they use just again boost the thrusters.
Quick, kneecap him so he can't escape the barrage. That is out of range, unfortunately.
I'm gonna have to use the heavy arms more because I'm actually enjoying this. I don't remember being this good.
Unfortunately, now I'm too high. I can't look down.
Also, don't go near fucking Mashimer's suit when it explodes. Because he actually does, like, do fucking, kamikaze damage.
Oh.
Wow, 2 of their players disconnected. They got fucked.
Oh! Alright, I can get better at that by, like, getting, remembering what keybinds I've got, but... Alright, now we got something I can be aggressive in, and I can get over the whole he who plays first loses. No, I can actually be aggressive now. You still somehow did more damage. How much damage did I do? It felt like a lot more.
I did 87,000.
You did 87,000. I did only 33,000?
Yeah.
I felt like I did more than that. I ran several I got third for kills, too. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was, like, ducking out of the fight there. I felt like I did more damage than that.
Here are your rewards from this battle.
You have to melee people for damage. Oh, that's how you get the big numbers.
Yeah, you're more, again, you're more set for melee damage than anything else. Oh, and maintenance again.
You did consistent damage, which is what I wanted. However, that mean I'll be outpaced with consistent damage because everybody else is doing high alpha damage strikes, and that's what you get. That's a bonus. So you will. Well, here we go again with this. But hey, that's a much better game to end on than the fucking Spaceport. Dear God.
I'm just saying, Deku, I'm clearly either the Quattro Shades or the Char Mask, the OG one. Either one of those two.
Right. So. Okay, so you can have fun in this game. You just have to play the right fucking thing, and only the right thing. Dear God. That still probably won't help the shitty maps like the Spaceport map, but unfortunately, when you get that, you have to deal with it, but you might not always get that. I hope they just remove that from the game, because fuck that map, it's critically flawed.
Again, Goon, here's the trick of using the Spaceport map, right?
What?
You either hide in a corner somewhere and abuse the fact that people have fucking T-Rex vision in this game sometimes, where if they don't see movement,
well, the game doesn't really help you with that, but yeah, I could see that happening.
No, trust me, there's ways you can do it. Like, also, it helps having paint unlocked so you can then just, paint your fucking suit white and go prone into the snow, and people will usually just walk past you because, again, all they see is white.
Okay, so you get around the dumbass people and you try not to get focused. Wow, camouflage actually kind of works against really dumb people. Wow.
And no, Crix, he means the fucking space, like the fucking Arctic base.
Yeah, the Arctic base, which is literally just a ring, and then the first team who wins the first fight immediately spawn camps the other one into oblivion. So, but there's ways to play this that make it not painful, but you find that and you stick in that, and you'll probably be punished for experimenting more than you will in every other game. It's got fucking problems, but at least this is easier to play. And yeah, if we get matches like that, like we just had, if I keep getting matches like that, I'll keep playing the game. It's just that unfortunately, I'm only going to be hopping to really effective thing to really effective thing because, yeah, not much reward for, you don't get really A for effort. Unless there's a really good fucking meme suit out there. But this is definitely a game where they're adding lots of content, not all of it's good.
I'm telling you, man, again, just wait till you get the Zanny. The Zanny is a fucking meme. It's wonderful. I've killed a new Gundam with it.
Right, so there are parts of this game that I really hate, but I really want to like it because it's a Gundam game. But as you saw, you just need to get into the right suit, and then you're off and running, more or less. Or in this case, flying. I was flying and actually having a lot of fun oppressing the shit out of people. So, like most things, when you get something that's really effective, it becomes real fun, real fucking quick. Boy, that's just like War Thunder. Right, War Thunder's kind of a mediocre game, and then you have a Harrier GR1. And you're just beating the ever-loving fuck out of people for the fun. You possess all the fun. Have you swapped the boost button with jump just in time for that match, even though I didn't really need it that much? Because the thing about the goof flight type I'm seeing is that you just activate hover mode, and then you don't boost around. You just kind of glide up and left and right. You don't do a quick boost unless you really have to, because that fills the boost bar. Yeah. You throw thruster parts on it to make the boost bar bigger, obviously, but you don't actually move around too quick. You just kind of... You're a helicopter. You don't do quick movements like that unless you really need to, which you can. And I was able to hop over buildings and shoot people dead that were hiding in corners like cowards because they couldn't repair or couldn't retreat. Or in this case, there was nowhere to retreat to because 2 of those guys were in their base. So, I like that. That's nice. Overpowered, but that's exactly kind of what I wanted with that thing, as I said. Something overpowering. Because that's nice. I really hate the passive fucking pussyfooting around that is most of this game. There are ways to get around that, though, as you saw. So, it's a shame that we're probably not going to see the game for a number of weeks, maybe months now, but, If you really try, I'm sure there are sustainable ways to play this game. Alright, hate to tell you, but Goof Flight type isn't overpowered. Well, it feels overpowering, but apparently it was really apparently it was OP as fuck when it came in. But it's overpowering, something I can just kind of reach over and nail people when they think they're safe, or whether when other suits, with the encumbrances of other suits would make them safe. As in, a bunch of people hiding around a corner, it's very easy for even a low health suit to hit me with a melee attack or some kind of stun as I go around and try and be aggressive. They couldn't stop me from being aggressive in the Goof Flight type, as you saw by me running 2 nerds down and them screaming and running away, and then also, peeking over the top of a building where no one was looking and shooting 2 people dead. So, overpowering, the ability to reach out and slap a fucker when you want to. This game has a lot of problems in that stagger mechanics punish you for being aggressive. Melee punishes you for being aggressive. Counters, though skill-based, you have to actually get the timing right with those, will punish you for being aggressive. So this is why everybody gets really passive and pussyfooting around. I like the ability to just go, and, drop something directly on someone's head. That's nice. If I can't get through the fight without having tremendous difficulties, I will go around the fight. Kind of like what I did with aircraft carriers in World of Warships. Battleship gameplay was annoying because I couldn't be aggressive because I immediately get fucking torpedoed, and I can't go too far without the rest of my team, or I will be focused and died. So what did I do? I went to play Japanese carriers, and then I broke ships in half with a flaming katana during the beta, basically. That's what the original carrier experience was like, and I was content. Unfortunately, then they wrecked carriers, and now they're not as good. But that's kind of what I do. I look for, obviously, the path of least resistance, not because I hate challenge, but because I want to find something fun as an anchor first, before then you kind of go, then giving me odd deals. Like, hey, this one's got eccentric, this unit here has eccentric abilities, but it's kind of bad at general purpose, but if you work the meme right, you could get it to do really funny things that normal units really can't do. I want to have a core of fun before I go and piss myself off trying to get those units to work. I do enjoy that sort of thing, which is why I have so many fucking premium vehicles in all these games. I do seek out weird and eccentric things, but I like to have a home of this is good all the time, and it's not really all that difficult to play. Otherwise, the game experience is just a frustrating gambling mechanic of gambling with my mood, which is awful in a lot of War Thunder's gameplay, as an aside. You want to be goofy. I want to be goofy after I have secured the fun. Then I'll be goofy. Then I'll play something stupid like, any number of fucking things, honestly, in this game. Then I'll be the act guy and I'll do the stealth build. Then I'll stealth base bomb people in the act guy. Then I'll do that shit. After I know if something doesn't go my way and I don't get lucky, I can just slip back into something like the Goof Flight type and just bully the shit out of people. Reliably, with no problems, or very little problems.
The Barlant's not that bad and plays very similar to, I guess, the Goof Flight type, just it's more...
I would like to also beams. Probably more beams instead of Gatling. I would actually like the Violent. I do like that suit.
Plus, they have like 3 different ones though. They have the Barlant, they got the custom, and they got the, is Lode or whatever, the fucking... The weird one that's from like one of the side stories that isn't Unicorn.
Right. Heavy Arms Goof is unironically a very strong suit. I like the Barrage as well, and that's kind of the same dealio with having consistent damage output. It's very low damage output, but it's consistent. You don't run dry. You won't be caught in really odd situations because you got fucked by iframes or just missed the shot. It's very hard to get away from that once it starts pissing damage at you, which is nice. I would like Shock, but I need a very specific kind of combination of elements with that shock damage in order for it to work, or I will just fall over myself like an idiot. Skill issue in that regard, but again, lowest, path of least resistance. Not lowest skill ceiling, but path of least resistance for fun for me, and then we branch out and get, funny with things. I'll be funny, I'll accept a challenge. The only thing is that's not going to keep me playing the fucking game if it's all just challenges for fun. Then I'll actually have to go to another fucking game to get easy fun, to recoup my fucking, my mood from the challenges which may or may not fucking work. The best MS
Barrage
are...
is pretty on on impact.
M's that have a lot of instant stun weapons and hard stun melee combos, which that's absolutely egregiously awful, but yeah, that's kind of how the game works. The game is keenly really focused on stun mechanics, and it's really kind of awful, but otherwise, I suppose what they didn't see a Twitch shooter as desirable. Maybe that's what they did, because they ran into probably peekaboo as fuck gameplay, and they decided they didn't like that, so they wanted, what if I just made you stop moving by hitting you? And that's probably where the whole stagger reliant thing came in. It's dumb, but that's probably where it came from. We could do other things, because God help us, we have giant robots. We don't have to be reliant on fucking cover all the time, because they're fucking giant robots. They're not designed to be hiding behind hard cover. You're a fucking giant robot. What hard cover are you typically going to get? You're not a tank that actually has to use terrain. You're a giant fucking robot. If we have to rely on cover, you got some problems, kid. If you have to rely on hard cover in a giant fucking robot that's like 3 stories tall, or more actually, they're much taller than that, you got a fucking problem. But then again, giant robots aren't practical. But that doesn't mean we can't be sensible about them. So what do you do with a giant robot? You make it armored, so that if everything's going to be shooting at it, every fucking person in the 100-acre wood is going to be shooting at it. You make it armored so it can stand up to that for a bit. However, most mecha franchises actually see this problem. That's why we got like things like the AT field in Evangelion. However, that's completely overpowered because it's basically immune to all forms of conventional weapons. That's overkill, but that's a story, not a video game. Or not a multiplayer video game, as I don't think there actually are any Evangelion multiplayer games like this. So we've never actually had to deal with that, I don't think.
There is Throne of Souls, but that's more of like a co-op.
That's an arcade game too, as well. So
yeah,
it might be, but
still pretty goofy. Also, damn it, I really wish the fucking Gazasu was in this test, because I want to use... I miss the goofiness of one-shotting people in the legs with that thing.
Yes, and this is... Varyag, you understand my pain here, and this is the same thing I have with tanks, even though, yes, tanks do use terrain to survive rather than raw armor. In a lot of cases, it feels like games like World of Tanks completely ignore the fact that you do actually have effective armor all the time, and basically just squeeze that out of the gameplay, whereas you can't rely on your armor, ever. You rely on hardcover, i.e. shit that the game says is arbitrarily invulnerable, like ground or indestructible buildings, which doesn't make any sense. But the game says it's indestructible, so it's reliable cover. Your armor don't work. So, I really hate this entire thing about big armored things not actually having armor because we had to remove that for gameplay purposes. There's ways of doing that. You can make something slow and ponderous, but not actually overpowered because it doesn't have to rely on movement and twitch skills. You can make that balance, but other people just break that, and what you get is speed. When you get a speed, dodge, and stun mechanics to stop that, but what you get is speed and firepower mostly. This annoys me, especially when we have this problem in giant fucking robots, which... It's a giant fucking robot. If we have to hide behind hard cover in the giant robot, I think the giant robot was a waste of resources. We probably could have made like 5 to 10 tanks out of it instead. Probably worth more on the steel.
I mean, there are a few suits that are in the game now that kind of have a mechanic like that, where they have essentially what was it? I think the Full Armor Mark II has that actually. It has a fucking... You hold down, I think it's what, Q is your transform button, right?
Yeah, and Varyag, exactly that shit. That's why I hate it. That's why I hate that shit, and that's why I like the goof, because I just went over the top of the buildings and shot at the people who were pussyfooting around. So, that's what I meant by overpowering. Not necessarily overpowered, but being able to go, okay, you're gonna do that, fuck you, I'm going right over your head and hitting you when you can't actually respond.
Yeah, what Crick said, guard mode, which, I mean, Crick's... It is technically what Goon wants, just he may learn really quickly that's not that great.
Probably because it's not well designed, because they don't want it to actually win. Which is the problem with most of these things.
I'd say it makes a good hard counter for certain melee suits, because was it that? You can't get knocked down from that, right? When you have guard mode on? I don't have any of the suits that have the guard mode, so I don't really know. I'm kind of looking at Crix here.
You can't. Thank you, Crix. But, you see, I kind of hate that gameplay, but as long as I have some way to get around it, or some kind of interesting, it's like some kind of something to help me get around that and actually hit people when I want to be aggressive and not overly punish me for doing that, I can find a happy medium. But the only problem is I feel like most of these games, not just this game, but a lot of the fucking games that do this multiplayer vehicle thing, they just overly punish people for being aggressive, and you can't make plays until someone does something incredibly stupid. Otherwise, most of the time what you're doing is you're AD spamming behind cover and attempting to nick people's health off until eventually their health pool means that you can just rush them and one-hit them. But that's after like fucking 10 minutes of doing that stupid shit back and forth and not actually really doing anything all that well. Like, you're not really doing anything that feels rewarding. You're just poking people from across the map, you know, just abusing a corner, basically. You're abusing a hitbox from a building or a rock. I hate that shit. I absolutely hate that shit. So I want to be aggressive. I want to hurt people when I want to hurt people. So I know that's not going to work all the time. Obviously, rushing the entire team by myself will get me killed. But I would like to have situations that commonly come about where I could be really aggressive and absolutely fuck someone when I want to. Granted, skill-based gameplay means you're going to have to learn when you can and when you can't get away with that, but as long as I have something that can commonly get into situations where you can get away with it, I'm happy. It's kind of the same, again, it's why I like aviation battleships, because it's a battleship, but if I'm forced to play it safe and run away from people and hide behind cover, I just hit a button and I have an airstrike to fly directly across the map and punch someone directly in the jaw. Keeps me sated. Keeps me happy. The violence continues, even if I am forced to stay away from the violence.
I'm kind of agreeing with Crix. Just some melee raids may be right up your alley. I mean,
Except I absolutely hate the melee system in this game, plus its stagger reliance, so that's kind of a problem, isn't it? Yes, I could play something incredibly fucking aggressive, like a raid, that's based around melee. However, I absolutely hate the stupid melee system in this fucking game, so that kind of throws a wrench into the problem. Yes, I know there's a lot of raid units that can stagger and then hit people with a 5-hit melee combo that leaves them effectively instantly dead. Or they hit them, they have like a tiny bit of health, they back up, switch weapons, and then shoot them before the iframe comes out. You could do that. However, again, I absolutely despise how close combat in this game works. So...
Dude, but the Sursum Gallus is fucking hilarious, though.
I could probably get one of them to work if I feel like it, but then there was, what was it? I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was a really fun, what was it? I can't remember what the name of the thing, but it was a really goofy, the Lunar Worker or something like that?
Oh, you mean the Zogok? Not the Zogok, the,
Lunar something. I can't remember what it was.
The fucking space crab with the fucking chain gun, yeah. Or the one hammer thing.
Yes, that thing. Yeah, that had like 5 different ways to stun people and was hilarious. It was more of a comedy unit than, something that was really skill-based. It was, I hit you with like one of my 4 attacks that stuns you somehow, and then I hit you with yet another one that stuns you almost immediately afterwards. I can't remember what it was, but it had a hyper hammer. But you can just kind of, it had a really short maximum range, but you can just kind of swing it at people and instantly stun them. Or either just fire it at them. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but I remember that being fun. I'd have to go back and look at the roster. But comedy suits like that can work. Also, I remember I painted it an incredibly egregious color. Didn't I try to do the Joker thing with it, if I remember correctly?
Maybe. I'm trying to
I remember giving it a really fucking stupid camouflage. I cannot remember what it was, but I know I actually had some fun with it. I could probably go back into the PS4 version of this game and actually go fucking find it. But I remember it was kind of a clown unit. I gave it a clown camouflage, a multicolored, egregious, hard to look at.
Oh, the Gatcha.
Oh, right, yeah, the Gatcha. Yeah, all right, there it is. Right, so that, yeah, funny. The Gatcha. in the gacha game. Right.
I mean,
that was
that's
the
not
joke.
Even a raid. That wasn't even a raider. That was just a general.
Yeah, but that wasn't. But that's the thing, though. It acts on the same means that a raid does. It staggers you, and then melees the ever-loving fuck out of you. Because I remember it didn't have multiple melee. It didn't have that many hits, but its melee did a lot of fucking damage really quickly. It had a lot. Whatchamacallit? It had a lot of sucker punch moves, not just actual physical melee attacks, but a lot of things that will just absolutely just.
It only had. It had literally only one like heavy stagger weapon.
Which was the fucking ball and chain, which is funny.
Yeah, I mean, if you want that, just use literally just use any of the Zudas, or the Jim Kamoof, or I'm trying to think what else has like a heavy stagger.
Or rather, I guess I was just repeatedly using the goofy stun hammer rather than any other weapon, so I might be mistaken on how that was actually working. But that was kind of the thing. It really, what you do is you trap people with that kind of thing. That's how. More or less, again, how raid units use their stun. They stun, and then they hit you with a 5-hit melee combo that you have no way of defending yourself against. And then they run the fuck away.
Yeah, Desert Drift also is pretty fun with its heavy stagger weapon.
Yeah, and then there's the fucking railgun, which, haha, you're fucked if you get hit with it in a bad situation. So, like I said, there's comedy units that I can use to make something work, but I want something reliable first. However, this game, it's gonna make me look. But, well, now that it's on PC, it's a little easier to get my head around and actually play, honestly. I feel like the controls haven't improved that much, and I hope they do, over time, but I feel like because I'm playing on a mouse and keyboard, I feel like I have more fine control over some things, even if we have really awful things like I can't look up or down too far. And then, obviously, you know, the tank controls for the fucking pilot, too. So, it's got some anarchisms, and it could be made better. We'll see how much better they actually make it, because they could just make a fucking hard left turn and listen to the community, like the new influx of PC players going, hey, this is fun, but please, for the love of God, fix this. And they wouldn't do it on the PS4 version, but they listen to all of that shit on the PC version, and hopefully this makes the PC version much better. It will make the game, eventually it would make the game fucking unrecognizable to compare the two, but they could. Highly unlikely, but they could. I hope it'll happen, because the game's really rough around the fucking edges. And if that improves, then we have something. They're not changing anything mechanically. Don't even bother. I would love for them to do so, but yes, this is basically, we're repackaging the game and putting it on PC so we can get a little bit more out of this failing live service until we actually are forced to make a new game. So, unfortunately, that is the realistic option. But it would be nice if we had some nice tweaks. They did go and do things like properly integrate, you know, Steam friends, which is surprising and good. But we'll see how they actually respond to, hey, could you please make the controls a little bit better for mouse and keyboard, and do things that may distinctly differentiate the versions. We'll see what they do, because I feel like this has the potential to have a way longer lifespan than the console version of this game if it's properly catered to. We'll see how this plays out when the game actually launches, though. So, that's it. It's fucking 12:30. I'm done. I'm going to bed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Sadly, this is the only time to play the game, and we can't even play it anymore because the servers went up for maintenance. So, I guess it'll
wait 20 minutes. I'm sure it'll be good to go again.
Maybe it'll be around for a couple more hours, but apparently it's ending tomorrow. If it isn't, we'll play more, I guess. But sadly, this is incredibly limited. It's nice to see the game actually here when we should have had this in fucking September, right? I still think they probably shushed it in a fucking corner, probably to do some quality of life fixes, and also to let Gundam Evolution have the front, you know, the front and center, no distractions. It's probably what happened. Probably a corporate decision, as well as doing a little bit of extra shit. Probably one, then the other. So probably corporate said, let's put this in the corner for a bit and let Gundam Evolution see if we actually win something with that. And then they said, well, what do we do now? And they added things like proper Steam support. So we'll see what the developers do, but they have a chance to if this becomes the main SKU, which probably won't be, or at least won't happen immediately, because it has to outpace the currently failing, or rather slowly dying or expiring PS4 version, and then the PS5 version, which is effectively brand new. We'll see what happens if the PC audience manages to be substantial enough to have them tilt to primarily PC. We'll see. That would be great. It would be nice if that happens. It probably won't, though, so we'll just have to see. However, well, like any game, it's bad when you play things that are bad, and it's mediocre to good if you play things that are mediocre to good. So, all in how you come into this and what the meta actually winds up being, it's not the most amazing fucking game in the world. However, it's Gundam, and we all kind of have to look over things, even if we absolutely want to just mercilessly beat people over the head for dumb decisions in game design. It is a Gundam game. We don't get many of these, and so we actually, again, as I said multiple times, there's always something wrong with these games. There is always something wrong with an internationally released Gundam game. It's a curse. I don't know why. There is always something wrong with them. It's usually an incredibly obvious problem, but for some reason it flies under the radar, and it's never seen to. Or it can't be. So, I don't know, but we have to do this with literally every Gundam's, game as fans of the series. So, I'm willing to do it now that it's on PC and not, I can't blame the controller anymore. I can't just say, oh, the PS4 is too much effort to plug in and set up to play a game I don't really like. Anyway, it's on PC. I can just boot it. It's free. I can just boot it up here. It's free. It might actually evolve into something, good. We'll just have to wait and see until the game comes out and then see what happens afterwards. But I am full well ready to support this fucking game because I am a Gundam fan and I want a Gundam game to do well. I want a Gundam game that has a spotlight, even though Monkey's Paw, we get a lot of morons in here that come into the new popular thing and think they know literally everything when they don't. But eventually, the newest wave of those people that are watching Mercury, they're all being traumatized. They'll learn. They're getting their comeuppance now. Those guys probably won't be a problem after a while. They're learning now. I am a moron. On some level, we all are morons. I'm a moron. You're a moron. We're all stupid, but we like Gundam. We like, haha, big giant robot do war crime, and then fall on building and kill civilians, adding to the war crimes. So, there's just some awful things about all of this, about us, about the game, about the franchise that we've learned to look past with a smile, I guess. Mercury newbies are hilarious. I work with one. I could make a euphemism about exploding tornadoes and popping cherries, but I'll let you do that, folks. I'm going to bed. Good night. But we'll see what happens when the game is actually fully released. I'll be playing it more. I'll play it tomorrow if it's still up. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see, though. But good night, folks. I have to physically do this, and also there's no way to exit the game. So, do you know how you exit the game?
I still think it's kind of funny. That's how you.
Oh, there is a quit the game thing. You have to press Alt F4 to bring it up.
Yeah, like I said, you just do that, and I think there's also in
that
the
options. Needs to get
fixed. I think in the Haro options menu, there's also a thing of quit the desktop, or whatever. Right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, good night. I will see you tomorrow if there's something to do. If not, if the Battle Operation is still up, we'll play that. If not, we'll play Library of Arena or something. But good night, folks.